one, you either love me or hate me from afar, but if you get to know me, you love me. Religion's so fucking subjective nowadays. Ever since I was young, my parents called me like the entertainer and whatnot. I just love being around people. I'm an extrovert. I get energy from other people.
Yeah.
You can teach a comedic actor serious acting, but you can't teach someone how to be funny.
Marco Delvecchio, what's up, baby?
Hey, what's up, handsome? How are you?
Doing? Good.
Not too
Cheers,
bad,
brother.
dude. Cheers. Best old fashioned in the game,
Yeah,
bro.
you like it?
Yeah, your bitters, right? That's like insane how you can make your own bitters.
I know it's a little different from like just you usually drink beer and Happy Dads, right?
I'm a big Happy Dad guy, yeah.
Yeah?
They have that grape. The new banana, too. It's like a Laffy Taffy, you know?
Laffy Taffy.
Yeah, it's like hints of nostalgia from like the arcade.
Bro, how do you come up with your scoop back a little bit so it's like not too far or not too close? How do you come up with your analogies, dude? Because I feel like you're always on the spot and you say like Laffy Taffy. I haven't had a Laffy Taffy since like second grade, and it brought me straight to
Nostalgia,
there.
dude.
Yeah.
I don't know how I come up with it. Maybe it's the old fashions, but I'm just like a very quick-witted person. I've always been told that, which is a good knack for comedy and such.
For sure, but it's so... They're not very common analogies.
Oh, they're very innate?
Yeah.
Is innate a word?
I don't... It's
Innate.
a word. I don't know if that's what it means, though.
Oh, all right. Whoa, Mr. Vocabulary.
What does innate mean?
Innate, like it's a weird specific. I don't know.
Okay. You just
Unique.
Unique. There we go.
Yep, that was totally me. I messed that one up.
I was impressed with your definition of vice on your podcast. I was like, oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah. You were pretty quick with it.
It was pretty quick with
Yeah.
it. Yeah. What's your vice?
Cigars.
I don't understand cigars.
Weed.
Yeah, that's a good
Drinking.
one. Drinking.
Yeah, cigar. Why don't you understand cigars?
So everyone says don't like inhale, you'll get lightheaded as fuck. So you just keep it in your mouth and it's just for the taste purposes?
No, so have you, what's it called? Nicotine, right? So nicotine.
Yeah, I've tried nicotine.
Have
Right
you,
here, baby.
Do you chew?
I zin sometimes, but
Okay.
it's too messy with the actual tobacco.
Okay, so yeah, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
But
Good pre-workout though. It'll get you buzzing.
Yeah, so we'll zin though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So nicotine is absorbed through the mouth, right? And honestly, zin's not bad for you if you have small doses of it. Like if you ever watched Andrew Huberman, like nicotine's actually pretty good for you.
Bro, yeah, it increases like blood flow or something. I remember. I literally saw that on Instagram the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instagram's always correct.
So are you zinning it up? Are you doing some Chewbacca's?
I do zin when I go on runs.
Little Zimbabwe?
Yeah, Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe?
Hey, dude, it just gets like when you're 5 miles into a run and you get a little Zin pack in, you're like, woo!
Oh, you're running and getting it as you're going?
Yeah.
What an that's an athlete. Wow.
Move, bro.
Yeah.
What were we talking about right before that? We were talking about vices.
Yes.
Yeah, cigars. So basically, you'll smoke cigar. It looks cool as fuck, and then
Dude, I think that's the biggest reason why people smoke cigars is because it looks cool as fuck.
well, also it's basically the taste thing. So basically, you let the smoke sit in your mouth, and it's depending on the tobacco leaves, similar to wine. Like you'll get certain notes of like wherever the plant was dried up in.
Well, would you say it's the same celebratory kind of thing as champagne? Because I think champagne smells like feet and tastes like feet, but it's just expensive and it's because it's always associated with celebrating.
Yeah, it's like Dom Perignon. It's $1,000, but you're like,
It's
not that great.
crazy, dude. For $1,000, you can get like 5 bottles in 1942 at Bevmo.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. What's your favorite tequila? Because you're an old-fashioned guy, you said, right?
Yeah. Favorite tequila. I like El Tesoro right now. I like Fortaleza too. It's that bottle right behind the Campari.
Yeah, this bar is very impressive.
Thanks, man.
And I'm super jealous, and I wish I had it because I want a girlfriend.
Why don't you have a girlfriend?
Why I don't? I don't know, man. Maybe I've been meeting girls in the wrong places, such as Barney's Beaneries on a Wednesday.
Or on a reality TV.
On a reality TV show. Well, I went on there,
Yeah.
honestly, looking to find love. There were
Are you
3.
being serious? Or are you fucking with me right now?
I swear to God.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my ex cheated on me.
Oh.
And then she dated, like, she said she
Pause.
was
How did that feel?
getting cheated on.
Yeah.
Not fucking good.
Yeah, it's never happened to me. So I'm just curious.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. Weird flex. No, I'm kidding. That's hilarious. No, it didn't feel good. And, like, deep down, I think she viewed me as a fun time, and then
I mean, you probably are a fun time.
I'm a fun boyfriend.
Yeah.
I'm full Italian. I have 3 sisters. I walk on the outside of the street. Like I pay for everything, but I was 4 years
flex
younger.
right there.
I was 4 years. Call back. I was 4 years younger. I was 27 at the time. This is last year, and she's 31.
Okay.
And what she was expecting.
We like an older lady here and there.
I love an
Yeah,
older
we
lady.
love
Maybe
older
because I'm
ladies.
more emotionally matured.
Okay. Yeah. I like to think so.
Yeah, exactly. And then she fell in love with me. It was just fun at first.
Okay.
And then, but she never posted me on her Instagram. It was very like.
Why do girls like here don't do that?
I think it's because they always want to seem attainable. They right?
I don't know.
I don't know. And just she thought I was too young, so we eventually split it
4
off.
years? 4 years is too young? 4 years
Exactly.
younger?
Right.
Okay.
Exactly. And then she, while we were on a break, we said no dating apps, no, like we wouldn't actively pursue other people. You know, we were still fucking and shit.
Yeah.
And she was meanwhile on Hinge and met a guy and like been dating him for 2 months too.
Oh.
While I was still and like this whole thing. And then she dated Jeremy Piven, who's 57 years old. 26 years difference, but 4 is a big. Yeah.
At least he's not younger,
She showed me her true colors, which is what she's after.
Okay.
At least she's not younger. Yes, at least she has saggy balls from JP,
Disgusting.
from Ari Gold.
Yeah.
But no, thankfully she showed me her true colors,
Yeah.
and I got the closure of like, why wasn't I enough? No, you were just looking for the wrong thing,
This is
which
why I'm
is
afraid
money
to
and
date
status.
in LA. When you ask
Dating
me,
in LA sucks.
When you asked me like, are you on dating apps? I was like, I'm afraid.
I'm afraid too. I'm only on Raya right now, and it's just
Okay.
because it's fun, dude. If I have like downtime, I'm just machine gun swiping on everyone. I went on a date with Paris Jackson once.
I don't even know who that is.
Michael Jackson's daughter.
Oh.
Singer, yeah.
Is she dope?
She is very cool, and I was just totally caught off guard because like she slid into mine messages, and I was like, oh my god. And she was like, "Are you a night owl?" That's all she said, and I was like,
That's a good first
I was
question.
like, who? Like I didn't know what to do. And then she was like, "You want to meet me at midnight tomorrow night?" I was like, "Am I about to like just hook up with Paris Jackson at midnight tomorrow night?"
Would it happen?
Did it happen? You're about to find out.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'm trying to find out.
Yeah. She said, "Yeah, meet me at Denny's on Sunset," and I was like, "This is not. This is weird."
There's a Denny's on Sunset?
Yeah, right across from the In-N-Out. No, is it IHOP?
IHOP.
It might be IHOP.
There you go.
Oh God, I love breakfast food though.
I love breakfast
Anyways, so I was like, say less. So I pre-gamed it like an adult.
Okay.
I had a bunch of shots of.
Do you pre-game by yourself before you go on a date?
Before I go on a date, it depends on the date. I'll smoke weed before a date.
This was a date, right?
You and I right now?
No, this date.
This was a date.
Yeah.
I'm assuming so.
So you were pre-gaming for this date?
But if a girl said to you, "Let's meet up at midnight tomorrow night," would you think it's a date or a fuck?
I don't know.
I would think it's a fuck.
Okay.
So I pre-gamed the fuck.
Okay.
And then we met there, and she's sober and got out of AA. It was a late meeting.
Oh.
So now I'm hammered. Kind of. Like, I have a good buzz at Denny's, and we stayed there from midnight to like 4 a.m., and I was drinking coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker. I was just like, oh my God, I'm a Paris Jackson.
Okay.
Super cool girl. She read my palm. She's into like the horoscope and grunge-esque stuff.
Okay. Was she accurate?
About reading the palms.
Yeah.
That I cover up my insecurities with comedy, for sure, yeah.
Okay. Did she say that?
Yeah!
Oh.
I just told you.
Oh, that's up.
And we went back to my place at like 4:30.
Okay.
Walked into mine. She taught me grunge style for like 20 minutes out of my closet. She sat on my floor.
Grunge style.
Grunge style, yeah. It's like baggy clothing, like grungy, like
Okay.
not punk rock music.
Is it more like what dancers wear?
Yes, but dirtier. It looks
dirty,
dirtier.
okay.
It's a mix between homeless and Tulum.
Okay.
Homeless Tulum.
I definitely see that.
Yeah. With a bit of like edge.
Okay.
You know, like Bret Michaels, homeless in Tulum.
I see it.
You see it?
Yeah. Okay, continue.
That's grunge. And then I walked her out at like 4:45. Gave her a kiss, and
So you kissed Michael Jackson's daughter.
Yeah, Paris.
So you could tell your kids that.
I think it's going on a poster in my room, and it's not there already. No, it's definitely is. No, I'm kidding. This is the first time I actually told this story in depth.
I wouldn't put it past you.
I wouldn't either. Just on my ceiling when I go to bed. Like,
100%.
oh, you are the man, Marco.
100%.
And-
Have you read The Game by Neil Strauss?
No.
No. So it's a pickup artist.
Oh, wait, it's a fun book?
What do you mean?
Or self-help?
Both? I mean, it's a fun book.
Is it about dating?
Talks about picking up chicks.
Really?
Yeah. Have you never heard of The Game by Neil Strauss?
I've heard of The Game, but everyone has their own, I guess. But I got to read this book because I need some game.
So and it's crazy hearing these stories because he talks about picking up like porn stars, models, celebrities as like a dork in LA at all these places that like we're fond of.
And he did it?
Oh yeah, like
and he's the dork.
Yeah.
And he picked up all these chicks.
Yeah.
And just I gotta read. Where do you have it? Can I
have
borrow it?
Yeah. Maybe.
Have you read it?
I did.
Have you applied some of it?
I have.
Does it work?
It did work.
Then why'd you stop?
Because I ended up liking girlfriends more than picking up chicks.
That's true. That's why I want a girlfriend, back to your original question. But let me finish the Paris Jackson. So the next day she was like, I liked it when you kissed me.
Okay.
And I was like, me too. And then I went to the club that night, Nightingale, and she sent me a bunch of pictures of her cat. We were making jokes about her cat.
Actual cat?
Actual cat, yeah.
So not her pussy, her cat.
Oh, no. It wasn't her pussy. It was that. I wish it was her
thought
pussy.
you would have caught on by now, bro.
That was, dude, what am I? Well, I'm a little slow. I shouldn't have smoked that backwards before this. No.
Smoked a little bit of weed before this,
guys. We did. I am stoned. Call me Jesus.
This is going to be more of an entertaining podcast than educational, guys.
Yeah, for sure. I know nothing. And I FaceTimed her from the club, and she saw it immediately and hung up. And then the next day, she was like, hey, I don't think... I asked her out to dinner or something. She was like, hey, I don't think it's going to work out. Because, like, me in a club, and she's sober, and it wasn't a good look. But I may have dodged a bullet there.
Okay. If you want a girlfriend, and you don't have a girlfriend, why do you think that is?
Oh, I think because I get viewed as a fuckboy.
So what decisions do you think you can make to make you viewed not as that?
What decisions do I need to not be as social as much? Because if you're social all the time, then there are rooted insecurities that may come up from girls that, oh, he's out hanging with other girls, talking with other girls.
Why do you want a girlfriend?
I think it's because I know just from like being overprotective to my three sisters and my mom. I'm one of the only guys in the family.
And walking on the outside of the road.
Yeah, walking on the outside of the road, paying for everything. I just know women. I've been surrounded by women all that. Flaccid flex. The alliteration on that, wow. And then I love my dad, but he wasn't the best dad.
Sure.
And I just never want my mom or any girl to be treated such as some of the things he did. And it was never physical abuse or anything like that. He's a great dad, don't get me wrong. It's mainly just being over controlling, being overprotective, some of the things you say.
So you basically want to be like protective over a girlfriend and like have that.
I want to tell someone good news to at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know, I want.
Besides your bros.
Besides my bros, because they're so like at the end of the day, there's some jealousy there with the bros. You know, are they really happy for you?
I feel like you have wrong bros then.
No, don't get me. I have the best bros.
Oh, okay.
But sometimes it's like
I feel
you
like
want someone that's not, because all my bros are in the business, so it's like sometimes it's like a comparison thing rather than just having someone in your corner unconditionally, and someone that you can also maybe have sex with and give smoochies to.
All that combined is like pretty good things. It's a great time.
It's a great time, and back to the girl. It's not who you want to spend Friday night with. It's all day Saturday.
Yeah.
You know.
I feel you.
So
what's the go-to first date spot for Marco?
Oh, bro, dude. Laurel Hardware or Soho House. I say it on my podcast all the time.
Why is it Laurel Hardware or Soho House?
Laurel Hardware is walking distance. I think it's some of the best food in LA.
Get the duck fried rice, guys. So good.
Duck fried rice is so good. The Brussels sprouts, crispy.
Pizzas
the
are
classic
good too.
pizza. You gotta get it crispy. You margarita guy?
At Laurel Hardware and a couple other places, for sure. Usually I'm a meat guy. I like meat on my pizza.
Oh, I bet you are a meat guy, huh?
I'm a great meat guy. I get the sausages all the time.
Have you ever hooked up with a guy?
Nope.
That's good.
Is it? How do you know if it's good or not? If I liked guys, it would be a bad thing.
No, it's good. Wait, what did I say? Did I just say that's not good if you hooked up with a guy? Wait, what was it?
You said good because I didn't hook up with a guy. And it's only good because I don't like guys.
Exactly. So, because if you did, then it's like,
it's a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing. I mean, yes, bad is the opposite of good.
It's like, imagine if I wanted to hook up with a girl so badly in my entire life, I've never hooked up with a girl. That's a bad thing.
It's a bad thing because you never acted on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I never had the chance to.
What do you mean? You're a handsome guy. You can definitely have the chance to.
This is yeah, of course.
Are we about to kiss?
You want to? Why do you like comedy, bro?
Dude, ever since I was young, my parents called me like the entertainer and whatnot, and I've always been like one of the funnier guys in the group.
Before we get to that,
yeah.
I need to finish the first date story. why Laurel Hardware?
Oh shit, sorry. So Laurel Hardware, because the food's great, the atmosphere is great. It's a very sexy vibe. It gets going a little at night. I know some of the bartenders.
It's on Santa Monica, guys. You have to check it out.
Santa Monica
Shouts
Boulevard.
out PJ.
PJ is the best. So that's why
Bartending priest everywhere, guys.
I know
he will bless you with great cocktails.
He is a rascal. His philosophy is just getting hammered before work and doing your thing.
And during work.
And guess what? And doing your work. And if you're doing your work, why can't you be a little tipsy? It's a one-strike policy. If you're too drunk one time, then you won't be able to. You're done. But if you're drunk and do your job, then I mean,
don't listen to that pilots out there. Pilots shouldn't be drunk. I don't think so.
Airport pilot, like airplanes.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe do a quick trip like LA Vegas and see how he does, and then maybe move on like
There's
parameters.
Some risk to that.
Yeah, I wouldn't know drunk pilots.
Like the bartender would be probably like, oh, they're fucked up. They just get fired, and someone gets a little bit too tipsy.
Yeah, I think there's lives on the mat.
Lives on
the line.
So not all jobs, guys. Not all jobs. We're just making it clear.
Flight attendants could definitely be hammered because honestly, some of them need to be because they are just.
They look miserable.
Oh,
you were about to say something different. You were like
bitchy.
You're a little snappy there.
I was a little snappy. Yeah. But you know what? My buddy taught me this. Thankfully, I fly first class now that I don't have to ever worry about this. But
I never felt.
That's a weird flex. That is a weird flex.
What's first class like? What's different about it besides like extra legroom?
Oh my, extra legroom, dude. Some of them, the cross country ones, they have like beds.
Oh,
you're getting a takeoff cocktail before the person that is.
It's not better than this old fashioned though.
Oh, it's not. Yeah. It's not. They don't have the bitters.
I'm just putting it out there.
They don't have the bitters.
In-spirit bitters.
They don't have the bitters. You should probably get a fucking contract with Delta, dude. That'd be sick. Wait, no, they can't make.
They can't make cocktails.
They can't make cocktails. However, you get unlimited alcohol, so it's good. It's
unlimited.
not good. It's not good for a red eye because you're going to sleep half the time. You're not going to be able to experience everything. The TVs are bigger. You get like a blanket and a pillow. You get a meal, and honestly, the food on Delta, it's pretty good. I've had like. Southwest doesn't have first class. I don't know. I sound like such a juice bag. I do look like a juice bag.
See, I lift some weights. We worked out one time.
We did, dude. Yeah. Did you like Alter?
I did like Alter. It was the downtown basement was a little bit muggy, but
yeah. But the rooftop's sick. I don't know if did you go there?
We went up for a little bit, but they were doing reconstruction at the time.
Yeah, it's perfectly done now. Shout out Alter on Melrose Avenue in West Hollywood.
Yeah,
one of the
Marco
best
gets
gyms
to
out there.
work out there for you because he's promoting them right now.
Yes, and by promoting, I just bring in cool friends and they post it. And
he takes his shirt off and works out with
I
them.
do pop this tarp off, and that's why I like, dude. That's what I want to do.
What do you want to do?
I need to start taking girls instead of Soho House or Laurel Hardware on Runyon dates during the day. It's cheaper. I get to take my shirt off in front of them, and you actually get to know them rather than spending $300 consistently.
Love that. Hiking dates are great, and like.
Did you have a bad experience hiking date?
That
came off of you. Were like, they're great, but.
No, I was about to say the good part of it. It's like, yo, if they go in front of you, you just look at their ass the entire time.
Yes, but I would not. I love eye contact. I think it's very sexy and important.
I feel like if you're gonna have eye contact though, it's gonna be weird because you're gonna be walking up the hill backwards while they're walking up forward.
It doesn't have to be constant, but like this, you know, because then you can't be in front of me. Listen, I love butt contact too, but eye contact on a date, I think I want to get to know them.
I'm messing with you.
Oh, fuck you.
But yeah. Hiking dates, coffee dates, and billiards are my 3 first dates.
Well, billiards, what, are you playing pool during the day? Who plays pool during the day? You got to go at night, and that involves alcohols. But that's a great date. But you're still drinking. I thought we were talking about no drink days.
I didn't specify that.
All right, you didn't. See, I'm just inferring. You know what happens when you infer?
Which Soho House do you go to? The one in West Hollywood?
Yeah, I'm only a member there.
Flag.
Red flag?
Red flag.
Why?
There's nothing to do there. All this is to get drunk. There's not even good food there. Like, Laurel Hardware's better.
Dude, the service, that's what I'm saying. I do not go to Soho House unless I go on a Sunday or Monday because I got 50% off.
Yeah, there's that. But also downtown Soho House is the move.
Bro, I'm not going downtown for a girl off Raya.
Why not?
Because that is such a long and dangerous trip.
You're right. It might be dangerous, but there's a lot of cool things that, like, mysterious actor people do downtown. And it's like...
What, like the sex club Sanctum?
There is that, but I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about, like, dope bars like 7 and Grand where you could smoke a cigar and look cool.
You and the cigars.
Yeah. Cigars and making cocktails for girls.
Who have you seen at 7 and 11? What, 7 grand?
7 grand.
7 grand?
The bar?
Yeah. You said you see, like, sneaky, like, actors?
No, I'm just saying, like, the analogy of, like... I feel like girls like curiosity, right? They like intrigued, like...
Not knowing what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I may
And
rape you.
Yeah, that part too. Like, it could be not that to that extent, but it's like, what the fuck is this guy taking me to? And you go into this like old bar that's been here for like 50 years. There's like cigar smoke and pool tables and like an old bartender who's like describing like these crazy cocktails. Like, it's way cooler than, oh yeah, you go to Soho House?
So you're saying literally 70 grand rather than Soho House.
I'm just saying, like, downtown has like really cool, mysterious.
Well, the Den, you could say the Den. Should I start bringing girls to like the Den or like Surly Go, like a dive bar?
Yeah.
I mean, I would save so much money, and it's basically the Soho House
Dates
thing.
are expensive now.
They're so expensive, and I'm drinking a lot on them, so like it's mainly half the bill. I get mad at them.
Have you went on a sober date?
From what I can remember, it's not like I'm getting blackout drunk, but like. Last time.
But I drink
there's a murder outside.
Yeah. You guys hear that? They're coming for Marco.
They're coming for me and my bad jokes. No, I don't think recently. And I just noticed ping pong balls over there, and makes me want to play pong.
Some red cups?
I'll never stop playing beer pong. Ever. It's so fun.
Are you good at it?
I'm so good at it.
I don't know if you're good at it.
You don't think? Are you good at it?
I'm decent at it. But you know who says they're really good at it usually isn't good at it.
That's true. Okay, so we're gonna play a quick mock trial live podcast, and then we'll see you on camera.
We couldn't hear.
I'll bounce it right now.
Should we get it?
I don't know. Maybe. What's this guy? This guy looks good.
Yeah, let's try it out. We got Brute Fitness seltzers, guys.
Brute Fitness.
If you want some caffeine with a little BCAA boost, use Biltz 20 for 20% off Brute seltzers, guys.
Really? All right. 200 mgs. Cheers, buddy. What is this? Freaking absolute. Is this a Four Loko without the alcohol?
I have alcohol. Do you want to put alcohol in it?
Bro, that's fire.
Fire.
That's fire, bro.
Pretty good. So why do you like comedy? We'll get back there.
Dude, I see. When I get high, I go off on tangents, and we like just end up having.
I'm keeping it together, bro.
I know. I'm surprised that you're doing that. That's what I'm saying.
Surprised? Wow.
No, because I can't. Because I don't. I have a podcast, and I don't. I don't. We just end up
Shout out until the last drop, guys. Go
Thank
check
you.
it out.
We never. I need notes. I don't have notes. I literally don't have notes. We need to end up like literally.
The only reason why I have notes is because like usually I know people a lot better, and we've only hung out like 2 or 3 times.
No, that's true. But like the notes is a good thing, just so you just look down and up instead of like, especially on your phone, because it looks like you're on your phone.
Right.
But
disrespectful. Why would you do that?
It's just exactly. I need to change them.
The yellow pages make you look smarter.
Oh my god! Listen. Wow, I was gonna make a joke. I'm not going to. All right. What did you ask? Why do I like comedy?
Yeah.
I like.
We're back, guys.
Dude, I thoroughly enjoy making people laugh, making people smile, making people feel good. I think it's the people pleaser in me of just wanting everyone to have fun, and I don't know why sometimes it's to a fault because I'm the last person that ends up having fun, even if I end up doing that. And I don't know if it's a need to take care or it's weird kind of just people. I want someone to like me.
Were you always funny?
I was always funny, yeah.
How did you know you were always funny? People would always laugh?
People would always laugh and be like, Marco, you're funny.
Since when? Like, you remember
Bro,
childhood?
I was dancing. Yeah, I was dancing like in flag football. And, like,
you have pretty good moves, bro.
Dude, I'm a really good dancer.
How do you have the confidence to just bust it out like that, even though, like, for me, I always get self-conscious when I'm like, fuck, like, all these guys are relatively good at dancing.
So are you not a good dancer?
I think I'm okay, but I just don't have the confidence to dance all the time. And the only time I'm confident at dancing is when I'm blasted, like drunk. And then
do you end up being good, or are you just confident that you're able to dance?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
At weddings, I'm really good.
Bro, I thrive in weddings. I'm the best wedding date ever.
100%.
Ever, dude. Because what's your
sign?
Oh my god. I literally get mad at girls for doing this, and I just went to what's your fucking sign?
It's Pisces. I have no clue what it means.
I know. I do. Since moving to LA, now I know what Gemini means. You're two-faced, and you're a social butterfly, and you're a party starter, but it's like weird to date you because you can't give someone your full attention.
The only reason why I don't want to get into it is because the whole problem that I see with that is you think this person's already that way, and then you find the affirmations of their behavior through it, and then you think that.
Yes.
And I was like, if you could come into like a podcast or a date or this and that with a completely open mind, not knowing their fucking sign, and then you're like, oh, you're so patient and calm in this. What sign are you? Pisces. And like, oh, I would never expect that. That's what I want. I want people to keep keep people.
I don't
on your
even know what a
toes.
Pisces means.
I have no clue. I'm just giving an example
Oh,
that
okay.
might be totally incorrect, guys. For you astrologists out there, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's just annoying, and like especially no offense, but women in LA, they will blame their poor behaviors on their horoscope sign.
Yeah.
They'll hit you with their car and be like, such a Sag. No, like, no, Becky, you're a terrible driver. Go home. It's annoying.
Yeah.
But
So why
the
did you
fact
ask
that
me
why
that?
I just asked you that,
Yeah.
because I was trying to look for affirmations of you being a good wedding date, and I'm a Gemini, and this is like the party starters. So I literally did exactly the thing that I don't like to do over here.
You're just learning from all your great
I'm
guests,
learning.
bro.
I'm learning. Yeah, that's insane. But anyways,
How did
Gemini,
you-
rising asparagus.
Rising asparagus. Should we make our own?
Asparagus?
Yeah.
We'll just start a vegetable.
How did you get into comedy? I mean, I'm very impressed with like I guess your like slow exponential growth or exponential fast slow growth. I don't know. I've been seeing you with some relatively big comics, dude, and you hosted the Improv, and like it's
did.
super impressive, my guy.
Thank you, man.
I'm a big comedy fan. When I first moved to LA, I didn't know what comedy was,
Okay.
and I went to the Comedy Store, and the lineup that it was Adam Devine. Do you know who that
I
is?
love Workaholics, dude.
Yep. So I don't know if he's on Workaholics.
Yeah, yeah.
Is he?
Adam Devine, the short dude, short, chubby,
Yeah,
Mike
the
and
guy
Made
from
Me
Pitch
Wedding
Perfect?
Dates.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
He's the main star.
So him? Is it Workaholics? Yeah, Workaholics. I was thinking about what's the one with the 4 guys who always fuck around with people? They do pranks. They're on.
Oh, and
mics.
Practical Jokers.
So I was thinking about Impractical Jokers, not Workaholics. I'm sorry, Adam Devine.
So it wasn't Adam Devine.
No, it was Adam Devine.
Okay, cool.
But-
That'd be funny if Adam Devine was on Impractical Jokers, though.
It would be hilarious. He would probably do all the things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Adam Devine, Rogan, Whitney Cummings, John Mayer showed up with Dave Chappelle. Like that was my first night ever.
Fuck you.
That was my first night.
That's a dream lineup
100%.
for audience and comics.
Yeah, this was like in 2017.
What?
2017. And I was super depressed. Like, I moved to LA for a girl, didn't go well. I went
No
to school,
way.
didn't want to study. Like, I was like,
Where are you from?
Fresno, California. It's like in right dead center in between San Francisco and LA.
Okay.
Okay. And so I went to this godlike lineup, right, at the Comedy Store.
Yeah, I could say that.
And I laughed my face off for 6 hours straight, right? And the next day, my face was cramping, and I just was like, wow.
Yeah, that was from the comedy.
Yeah, for sure. Or Adam Devine. Good timing. You know? And I was just like, yo, comedy could change people's lives. Because it changed mine.
Damn.
Yeah.
Did you ever think about going into comedy?
I wrote bits. I've written bits.
'Cause you're funny, dude.
I did one bit in Italy to a ton of people who didn't speak English, and they laughed.
Oh, you did stand up. Your first stand up show was in Italy.
Italy,
That's
yeah.
a great story.
Is it?
You should say that on stage
Yeah.
in America.
Yeah.
How'd it go?
Everyone laughed because
They didn't know what you were
they
saying.
didn't know what I'm saying.
They thought you were speaking Chinese.
Probably. No, it was all these Italians. It was funny because like it was all these Italians doing American comedy, and a regular American is funnier than Italians trying to do American comedy. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So everyone thought it was funny
Yeah.
because I just knew how to articulate language better because all these Italians were just trying to do American comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's insane.
And they all probably liked me because every hostel that I went into, beer's like $3 there. So,
Hostels?
Yeah.
The places you sleep for cheap?
Yeah. So
And they have beer there?
yeah, there's
like
bars.
a bar?
There's bars in every hostel.
Dude, no way. The only hostel I ever experienced was in North Carolina, and it was like creepy. It was just like a common room and a kitchen.
Anything outside the U.S.
So anything outside the U.S. is better.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
So I'd buy bars for everyone at the bar because it would be 10 people, and I'd be like, oh, $30.
That's worth everyone's friendship.
So everyone's friendship. So
They'll
then
like me.
They liked me. 1, they laughed at my fucking jokes, which I don't know if they were actually funny. And 3, they showed me around Italy. Like they were free tour
Bro,
guides.
that was the cheapest experience in Italy you've ever had,
Cheapest
probably.
experience. So every time I went to a hostel, I bought everyone fucking drinks.
That's so fucking smart, dude.
$50 max, and you have all these
And 10 new best friends?
10 new best friends.
Bro, I gotta go to these. I need these hostel names.
Yeah, dude, and you might find a girlfriend there. Italian girls like American men who are funny.
I do like Italian girls, but in Italy, I think they're hairy. I had some exchange students in high school. Not in high school.
Aren't
I went
all
to
Italians
I went to
hairy?
all boys Catholic. Yes.
I saw you went to. I heard. I did some research. You went to all boys Catholic school. Are you okay?
I did. Am I okay? Dude, honestly.
I went to a Catholic school and I don't know if I'm okay.
It was really weird. It was really weird because in a Catholic high school, the priests are like the faculty, you know? So like they're
also
the
they
nurses.
rape little boys.
They're the nurses. They're the teachers.
Yeah.
And like, honestly, I was a smart kid, but the only exam I passed was the prostate.
I almost just spit all over this.
I was an altar boy. I was an altar toy.
Were you actually an altar boy though?
Bop it, twist it, suck it. Well, no, I was not.
Okay.
I wasn't. My family wasn't very religious. I went there for sports. I played. I was an All-American football player.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
This dude, first time we worked out, he was doing like football drills on the turf, and I was like, don't I want to work out with this guy right now?
Dude, I love working out. I that's a lie. I hate working out. I do like the way you feel and look after. But when you're in a momentum,
therefore you like working out.
When you're in a routine,
Yeah.
in like a groove of working out and not drinking or anything, because I can't be productive when I'm hungover for some reason. I just have to lay in bed and order Domino's.
I think I have a superpower, bro.
What's your
every time I get blacked out, I'm working out at like 7 a.m. And people who I partied with me the next day, they'll see my story and be like, "Yo, what are you doing? Like, are you okay? Like, how did you get up?"
Exactly.
I don't know. If I feel like I party, sometimes when I wake up, like, and I'll go throw up, I'm like, wow, you're fucking your body up so much right now. Like, get to the fucking gym.
So you're throwing up you forcefully throw up?
No. Like, if I get so drunk that I'll throw up. I don't throw up often, but, like, if I get blacked out, like, which is not very often. Probably a couple times a year. But,
oh, wow. Those are rookie numbers. You got to pump those up.
I don't know.
What's your vice?
Yeah.
Back to the question. Is it alcohol? Is it weed? Is it shrooms? Is it nicotine?
No. I mean, they're all manageable.
Is it caring too much?
It was manageable. So all of them are like, they used to be high and all of them are like a level.
Okay.
I know you used to gamble, right? Sports betting.
Bro.
I used to be crazy. But now...
Crazy in sports gambling or just like psychotic Looney Toony?
No, crazy in sports betting.
Oh.
Like, I bet all the fucking time.
Because I used to be crazy.
I'd be watching like 10 games a day, like a few $100s on a game. And also, I wasn't like focusing on the podcast and all these other things. And I was like, okay, now you have a problem. And now you identify it, you stop for a while, and then like you... Like, hey, maybe I could do $20 here just to like do it. And
try to moderation to bring it back.
And I can do it. So I moderately sports bet now. I moderately drink. I moderately smoke weed. I moderately do mushrooms. And so like I feel like that's my superpower. Like now I could fucking like hang out.
Self-discipline.
Yeah. It's not self-discipline completely though, because like a lot of people don't think they can drink and they completely cut out drinking because that's their discipline. Like I can't do that.
That's me.
Yeah.
Because I can't I can have one or two drinks, but however especially if I don't have anything to do the next day, it's like, why not? But like, also, why are you?
That's a privilege to have nothing to do the next day.
Exactly, right? And so it happens all the time. I'm so bored, dude. And yeah, it's just I know deep down the bottom denominator of my faults when it comes to
bottom denominator. I don't know what that means.
The common. Oh my god. I live in West Hollywood, baby. Too much bottoms.
Yep.
The common denominator of all my faults and why I'm not necessarily where I want to be just yet is alcohol. Because alcohol leads to other things. And
have you stopped cold turkey ever?
I try. I did it for January for 28 days. I actually started before for the holidays.
28's solid. 28's good amount.
28's good, but I did it before Christmas and everything, so it made it even easier. And then it was like one football Sunday, and it was when I was going like through the breakup with my ex too. And it was like, it made me feel better. And then the next day I was hungover, texted her, forgave her, hooked up with her. But 28 days, it is a lot, and it's crazy. But that's what needs to happen, because if it's not cut out long enough.
Hold on. How was hooking up with your ex after you guys broke up?
It was a hate fuck for what she did to me.
Okay. So was it satisfying, or was it like, were you crying after?
Shed a tear. No, it was just like why'd you do that to me? And then obviously the emotions come up again, like being with her, and then she's crying, she's saying she's sorry.
I don't know how long it would take me to get over that, bro. Maybe never.
She didn't deserve my attention or whatnot, and just being less accessible. That's what I've learned in dating in LA is that you want what you can't have naturally in life. You know, acting disinterested to get someone interested, or just focusing on yourself is so much more attractive than chasing girls.
Yeah, I think so.
And it sucks because I'm a lover. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm a hopeless romantic.
Yeah.
So like I'm not waiting to text you a few days. I'm texting you the next day. Do you want to go to dinner
That's so
tonight?
funny that you'll say this because like just objectively looking at you and just like
Exactly. That's why I look like a fuckboy and I can't get a girl. I'm telling
well,
you.
it's also what you post and shit.
What do I post?
You can tell me what you post, but it's like all this like you're doing shotguns with the boys and you'd be like talking about these sex jokes on your podcast.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that I can't treat a woman nicely and want to settle down.
You're right, but also is giving bad characteristics of the opposite of what that is. And it will take like a girl a lot longer to know that true you if you don't wear that heart on your sleeves.
Yeah, but wouldn't I want a girl that judges the person based on him in person?
Touche.
At least it doesn't happen,
Yeah.
but maybe I should switch up my strategy there.
Yeah.
But back to the comedy.
How did we get back into comedy? Or like, how did you get into it?
Oh, so my buddy CJ Marinan, shout out CJ. He
Shout out
opens up for
CJ.
opens up for Caroline Ray on the road.
Okay.
So I went to high school with him.
Oh.
And then he moved in with me when I first came out here, like a few years in. He was like,
Okay.
I see you're doing your shit. And I had
Yeah.
him move in with me. And then we're best friends and whatnot. And so he opens up for Caroline Ray. And he put me on stage at the Comedy Chateau right in North
Right here?
Hollywood. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they got me my start and stuff, and I started performing regularly because I did well, and I can bring a good crowd. I'm like a master, and I take pride in this, a master networker in
You're good at it.
and building relationships and
Yeah.
showing genuine interest in other people and remembering names. And that
Remembering
goes How to
names
Win
is big.
How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie.
Yeah.
It's my Bible.
Mm.
And I take pride in everyone that meets me. I leave either a good impression. One, you either love me or hate me from afar. But if you get to know me, you love me because
Yeah.
I'm a people pleaser through and through, and I just want everyone to be happy at all times.
Yeah, it was good. The first time I met you was you came to the bar at Lavo.
Yes.
And the first thing that I did notice, eye contact, handshake, ask me questions about myself. And everyone always wants to talk about like themselves.
Exactly.
So like really good people IQ. Social IQ?
Social
Emotional
awareness.
IQ? Yeah.
And I'm very good with people. But I'm not necessarily doing it to try to get something out of you. I can pay for my own drinks at the bar
Sure.
that night. I wasn't necessarily doing it for ulterior motives, and because flattery's cheap. And I think people recognize that in me. I don't want anything out of anyone. I just want everyone to have a good time, and I genuinely love learning about people. And that's
Yeah.
why it's holding everything in back. It's for everything you're asking me to not ask you it right back
Sure.
because I want to learn about you.
100%.
And like yes, everyone loves to talk about themselves, but I genuinely like listening too.
Yeah. Because other people you can learn from everybody.
You can learn from everybody, and you never know who's someone who that not status wise, of just like knowledge wise, and what they could have an impact on your life with.
100%.
You know, you'll never know where you're gonna meet your best friend again.
Well,
I met my new best friend Benedict Polizzi.
It's a cool name.
Dude, very Italian. He's literally like we're born from the same cloth.
That's like
cut from the same cloth, born same blood. I don't know,
Some
but
OG
like
shit.
and-
That's some mobster shit.
and we do comedy together already, and yeah, like he was on season 2 of FBoy Island. I was on season 3, and he is just, you know, like he's staying with me right now, and we're gonna move in together, and he's literally we just get each other,
Total
and there's
bromance.
never like an bromance for sure, and there's never an awkward
For
moment
sure.
for sure.
Do you remember your first comedy bit?
Yeah, fuck. That's a good question.
At
right?
the Chateau Marmont?
Yeah, dude, at the
no,
fucking
was that-
Comedy Chateau.
Comedy Chateau.
Yeah, now I'm at the Improv on a
Okay.
nightly basis. I was there last night. I'm there tomorrow night, and
Do
then
you
I'm
paid
going.
to do comedy yet?
Do I get paid? I host the shows, so
Okay.
it's like $100.
So that's, yeah.
Yeah, and
That's
like
sick.
I bring people out and stuff, but once I start producing my own shows, like
Yeah.
Marco and Friends, and bring my friends on.
Come on, Marco and
then,
Friends.
Come on, Marco and Friends. Giddy up.
Hit
I'll
me up,
start
bro.
making more money.
I'll do set.
Dude, I'll be cold opening, do a quick, whatever your first joke was in Italy. I want to hear it after this story. And then I'm at the Laugh Factory this weekend in San Diego.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, so you're
Things
fucking
are
doing
picking
it.
up, bro.
Fucking doing it.
Yeah, because I met Mark Hayes. Shout out Mark Hayes, one of
Yeah.
the biggest producers.
What was the feeling of stepping on stage the first time? And did you flop
Bro,
or was it good?
I was a little drunk.
Okay.
And I learned that I'm the best with like one drink in. Not even, I don't necessarily need alcohol to be funny, and that's what I learned on FBoy Island.
Okay.
Because they don't really give you alcohol.
Well, do you know? So Rogan does one shot and a few hits of a cigarette.
Well, yeah, same aspect of the nicotine in one shot. Joe Rogan does that? Is that like public?
Yeah.
He's every show, just that, or like progressively drinks more throughout the show?
No, that's usually it. That's
Really?
what, at least that's what he said on his podcast. I listen to him a lot.
I did shrooms one time on stage, and it was actually like I love the chocolates, and I took like 2 chocolates, and I was better at crowd work.
Do you just like chocolates better than actual shrooms?
Yeah,
Why?
I like sweets, and it tastes better, and I get the chocolate bars for cheap.
How do you stay
From
shredded while eating sweets?
I don't eat. That's the only sweets I don't eat. Sugar, dude. My diet consists of sweet green, and sweet green. I eat sweet green twice a day and protein shakes, dude.
That's expensive, guys. You should go with
Bro,
Marco because he can pay for your dinner.
Yes, right, dude. Laura Hardware. I literally, it's last year. This is another good story, but I want to say what was you asked me first joke on stage. Can I say the first joke after and tell you about sweet green real quick?
Yeah.
So this is kind of a joke in and of itself. So I love sweet green. I eat it for 5 days a week at least.
Please tell me why you like sweet green.
Because
why sweet green over Chipotle? Because I'm a big Chipotle guy.
Because I don't want to shit my brains out left and right. Sweet green makes
I've never shit my brains out
from Chipotle, dude.
Nah.
The red sauce, that is
because I don't get the red sauce,
that
guys. Don't get the red
tears
sauce.
up my cinnamon ring.
Okay.
And my asshole, my rectum.
Yeah, I don't know if I love cinnamon ring though. They didn't paint the picture.
Didn't paint the picture. Your alcohol over there, you dirty little dog.
Yeah, let's go get it. Continue. You could keep talking about your.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, continue about
Sweet green.
Sweet green.
Okay, so there was a thing at Sweet Green that every year, if you surpassed $4,000 in spending, you would get a catered Sweet Green party for you and 15 of your friends at one of the locations of your choices.
If you do what?
If you spend $4,000 in a year.
Okay.
Which is a tough feat. Oh, wow, you got that green label. Thanks, Nate.
It's not as good as Blue Label, guys, but
I have no idea what it means, but if I see a label, I like it.
Cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
But back to Sweet Green.
So Sweet Green.
What do you get? What's your go-to order?
Oh, dude, they know me by name on the one on 3rd Street in West Hollywood.
Just like Barney's.
I go, Barney's.
If you guys go to Barney's Beanery in Santa Monica, you'll probably see Marco.
No, it's West Hollywood. I've never been to the one. I've never been to another
lied.
Barney's besides Burbank, and it's a little weird.
What? I used to go to the one in Westwood all the time because I went to UCLA.
Oh, really? Yeah. How's that?
It's a vibe. It's also one of the only bars in Westwood.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sweet Green.
Sweet Green.
So Harvest Bowl, sub quinoa for rice because I like a little creamy texture. Add an egg, dressing on the side because it'll get soggy.
You can add an egg.
Add an egg, dude. They crush up within it. It's like a cob.
Yeah.
And then double chicken, but you wait to say double chicken after the first scoop because then they have to match the original scoop. If you say double chicken first, even at Chipotle, they'll skimp out on each scoop like it's coming from their own fucking batch.
Yeah.
And then everything else is good. Dressing on the side just in case, and they toss it because you never toss your own salad. So yeah, that's my Sweet Green order, but I surpassed it. So I was expecting the party, but I didn't know COVID shut it down, like the whole promotional aspect of it.
Of what?
The black card of spending over 4,000.
Oh,
so
shit.
I got instead in the mail a candle, and guess what it smelled like? Salad.
Are you serious?
No, not the last part. But I got a candle in the mail from Sweet Green. I was like, thanks for being a loyal customer, black card member.
You got me excited because I was just like, I don't know what candle would smell like salad.
No, I know.
Yeah.
If a candle smelled like Harvest Bowl, though, I would 100% buy it. But yeah, I should be sponsored by fucking Sweet Green. Yeah. But now they have the Sweet Pass, so I get $3 off each bowl.
Okay.
So
that's pretty good.
I mean, I'm getting a free bowl a week.
It's pretty good.
A free bowl of kale and fucking apples.
Pretty good. Pretty free.
It's never enough protein, but it's fine.
You said you get double protein though.
Yeah, but goes 12 ounces of chicken to what, 24? They don't give you a big scoop.
Yeah.
Or so.
What's that?
Chipotle. I never think of Chipotle, to be completely honest.
Like 80 grams of protein.
If you're trying to like stay lean and shit, you should do your body weight.
No, I'm saying like that one meal is probably 80.
No way.
It's more?
Oh wait, the other stuff in it? No, probably 50.
You said 2 scoops with
2 scoops of chicken. Imagine 20
eggs.
With 1 egg.
Oh, 1 egg. That's not that much.
And it's just kale, sweet potato, apple.
Yeah, like 60.
Yeah.
Chipotle, like I think if you get double protein there, dude, you get 80, at least 80, 100.
Really? Because you get the beans going, and then if you get guac, there's some protein.
I do like
cheese.
triple beans and no rice.
What's your Chipotle order?
Triple beans, steak and chicken.
Is it 1 serving of each or half and half?
No, 1 serving of each.
So it's double meat?
Yeah, double meat. And just fajitas, bro. I'm basic.
Isn't it a total win when they forget to charge you for the double meat and you're just like, oh my God.
It happens 50% of the time.
I know.
That's why I
it's
don't
like,
go to Sweet Greens, bro. Because they charge you 100% of the time.
No, they forget sometimes for me.
They just like you, bro. They know who you are.
It's fair, man. It's my Barney.
Chipotle,
It's my healthy Barney's.
Chipotle, they actually forget.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, Sweet Green. You gotta graduate college to go be working at Sweet Green.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I just hate how they like skimp out on ingredients and stuff. Like it's like, what you're gonna now they have a tipping option at Sweet Green. So now they know my name.
Everywhere, bro.
They know my name. They know my order. I don't have to order it because they're gonna do it automatically. Yeah. And then I have to look them in the eyes and not tip them every day because that's so stupid. The
iPad
thing. Where are you from
again?
Rhode Island.
Yeah.
The iPad thing is so fucking stupid.
I dislike.
You're doing your job.
Yeah.
You're doing your job. You're gonna put me on the spot to not tip you. It's like now if like I gave you a smile, you want to tip. Like what is going on with the tipping in the iPads? That needs to stop.
I don't like it. It does need to stop because
who thought of it?
It makes me feel guilty.
You know why? It's because companies don't want to have to spend their own money to pay their workers, so they want other customers to do it. I just thought of that, but is it true?
No, it's true.
I think it's true.
Because in Italy, when I went, they have living wages. There's no tips. Like Americans tip sometimes.
Do you prefer tips or living wages?
I feel like tips you have to always you're worried. You're worried that you have to hit like this amount of tips every night to like make your living, right? Versus
so your livelihood is dependent on the customers
giving
that
you money,
night.
Right? That's what people in the United States depend on. Versus in Italy, like you already know you're making a living wage. You can just be great at your job and have no stress on it.
But is that why service is not as good and you know that in Europe because they don't have to try as hard because they know they're getting paid that.
Yeah, but there's also people in LA who suck at service and they just expect a $20 tip.
That is true.
20%
that is true.
tip.
However, they eventually find out they're in the wrong business. Like if a bartender wasn't a douchebag, maybe I'd tip you more.
Yeah.
You know, tipping is an acronym, right? It's to ensure promptness.
Is it real?
That's a real acronym. It was in a pub in London, England. That's how it got invented.
You learn something new every day, guys.
To ensure promptness.
Who knew Marco would teach me something?
Right? So it's not necessary.
Yeah.
However, and that's why in Europe probably they don't have it because it's a tip to ensure it.
Yeah.
You know, you're already giving promptness. So that's why US sometimes it's a risk of these servers, you know, not having the guaranteed. So they should try to work for their money just like everyone else.
Yeah. Also, like if you're good at back to the people thing, like
I would crush it as a server, as a hospitality general manager of a restaurant and stuff, but I just think my talents are like elsewhere.
Yeah. Also, if you don't need to.
No, I'm not saying that like it's a full-time job. Like be like a hospitality director or a manager. I'm very good at talking to people.
Some make real good money. I trained like Tao Group people.
Yeah.
Like the owner, the head ups at Tao Group, Lavo, all that, and they make great money and they enjoy their job and they have no complaints.
Exactly.
And they love hospitality.
I just like the spotlight.
Yeah.
I do, and that's why I like going on stage and doing comedy and stuff. And I think
Back to the first joke.
Yeah, the relationships thing and how I've exponentially grown.
Why do you like building relationships?
I just love being around people. I'm an extrovert. I get energy from other people.
Yeah.
And I genuinely just enjoy.
So you would rather be with other people than by yourself?
Oh, bro, I would rather go to a bar and eat alone, not even drink, than order Uber Eats.
But you're still alone the entire time.
No, you're talking to the bartender. You're going to meet someone at the bar.
Oh, you said you were eating alone at the bar.
No, I would be eating alone at home. Eating alone. Go to the bar alone. Sorry, not eat alone at the bar. I mean, hopefully the bar has some people there, but I may be eating alone. But either way, you have the bartender. I don't like being alone. Like even if when I do make it big and like can afford a big ass house, I'm still gonna have my homies live in it until I find a female. You know.
We're still back to the female things, guys.
We are. All right. So first joke. This was the joke. I was like, it must suck having the second smallest penis in the world, right?
What's the first?
Because if you have the first, you know, you get a trophy.
Oh, so you're not talking about yours. You're just talking about it must suck.
What?
You weren't talking about yours. You're just talking about
It's gonna make it back there.
Oh, okay.
We got a heckler.
Oh, sorry, guys. I'm just trying to figure it out.
The first, I'll get there. Yeah, it must suck having the second smallest penis in the world, right? Because the first, you know, you get a trophy, you're in a book.
Okay.
You're a record holder. Some notoriety.
Did someone take a picture of the smallest penis in the world? Like, would that person?
I think it's a record out there.
Okay.
You know.
Is it in the Guinness Book of World Records? You think?
I'm assuming that's the only. That's probably the most validated one.
Okay.
I hold my own record book for things that I'm 5.5. I got a 5-inch pink pepper.
Yeah, he talked about it all on his podcast, guys.
I do. I'm very.
Sometimes it's 5. Sometimes it's 5.5.
You gotta under. Oh. Sometimes I'm 6 feet. You know, unless the casting says 5'11". You know.
True.
Yeah, you round up for sure. But
Also,
also
doesn't
like
matter. Like Rambo, Rocky is like 5'7", bro, and he looks like 6 foot on screen.
Rocky Balboa.
Yeah,
Sylvester Stallone has a 5.7 inch cock.
I was talking about how tall he is, but
Oh, all right. What do you think his cock size is?
Probably pretty girthy. He looks like a girthy man.
He's got some girth.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows
Do you
his
know?
girth.
Do you know that for sure?
Yeah, I gotta check my phone real quick.
Okay.
It's on Wikipedia for some reason.
Wikipedia, guys.
Wikipedia.com. No, that wasn't the Expedia.
Yeah, that was
Is that the slogan?
I don't know.
What's your favorite fast food?
Probably McDonald's.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You basic bitch.
How's that basic? I feel like basic at LA's
Wendy's,
in and out.
bro. Wendy's is so...
I like the nugs.
The nugs? Really? Dude, the JBC, the Junior Bacon Cheeseburger, the 4 for $4? You know what the 4 for $4 consists of, right?
Ex-girlfriend was a fan of the 4 for $4.
Oh, really? Sometimes I went, oh, what, your inch penis?
Hey, it's not how big it is, guys. It's what you do with it.
It is so true. Do you go down on girls?
Yeah.
I never
very
did
often.
for 10 years.
10 years? That's
I
long
had a
time.
bad experience when I was 15, freshman year.
Why, like blood all over your face or what?
No, it just
Oh, I shouldn't have
smelled
said
like
that,
the
guys. I'm
fish
sorry.
of the
Sorry.
day.
Fish of the day?
Yeah, it smelled like some snapper.
I like tuna.
Oh, that's gross. I like tuna. I like not tuna tasting pussy. I like tuna, like tartare and like spicy tuna.
If you like tuna tartare and tuna,
I don't like
spicy
it.
tuna
I don't like it on a vagina, Nate.
Okay, that's all right.
And
I'm just clarifying.
for 10 years,
My grandma's gonna be listening to this.
yeah,
God
it's gonna be a
damn.
good one. I never. Is your grandma a big fan of the pod?
Oh, she listens to every episode.
Let's go. Hi, Grandma.
What's up?
That's great. What's her name?
Sari.
Sari?
Yeah.
Nice. So Sari.
All right, stop, Mark.
No, I'm kidding. So 10 years later, I started going down with my ex-girlfriend, and it was perfect, and I fucking fell in love
Back
with
to
it.
the
So now I
ex-girlfriends,
do
guys.
it.
You know what I'm saying?
So I do it now. I'm still hung up on it, apparently.
So that was recently, right? That was a few years ago.
It was
Or
January.
The girlfriend that you're talking about, that going down.
Girl, yeah. So now I
Okay.
go down, not regularly,
So
but
you
like
never did it like when you
never
were
did
in
for
high
10 years.
school?
nope,
middle
college.
school?
I didn't like it. I thought it was icky.
No. I had a buddy who like would just go down on chicks all the time. Like that, he wouldn't even want to get any action. He'd just be like, "Oh yeah," like
Dude, now it's a turn on for me. I can't like not manually masturbate from it, you
Sure.
know, but like I have a quick trigger to begin with.
Yeah?
So like minute and a half sober. Minute and a half.
wow.
It sucks. I'm not proud of it. You know? That's why I can never be a porn star. But then I hate.
I think you definitely. Be
I
a
hate
porn
when
star if you
girl.
wanted to.
Yeah.
I think you'd be
But
good
no,
at
it's
it.
not big enough. It's 5.5. I'm not even kidding.
It's not how big
Sometimes.
it is. What you do with it?
It is true, but I can't last long. So it'd be porn.
can't last
It'd be
long?
porn for people that have ADD.
Really? Why
Yeah.
don't you think you could last long?
I can't. I just told you, a minute and a half is my if
yeah.
I'm dead sober. So like I'd have to be fucked up and then like on coke to be able to last that long.
Really?
But listen to this. So like I hate when girls say they're about to come and then it takes like 39 business minutes.
I love it.
You really?
Yeah.
It's
Bro,
crazy.
you're getting your cardio in. Like you're doing more of the thing you want to do.
The only
you're
thing,
doing more of the
the
thing you
only
wanna do.
thing harder than trying to make a girl come is trying to turn on a shower you've never been in. How hard is that? You're at your friend's spot and you're trying to
It's
like
50-50.
like how do you
It's
work the
50-50.
shower?
Usually you just turn the knob.
Or like an automatic sink in a public restroom, you're like fucking. I feel like the quarterback at UCLA in the Wildcat offense putting bathroom pages in motion. Red 62. The water will never come out. What is going on
I
there?
don't know.
And then
I find it annoying with the hand dryers, the new hand dryers.
That too,
like,
dude.
I'm just like, come on, work, guys.
that too. You know what I mean? I probably use hand dryers more to dry my beer off my shirts rather than even dry my hands.
Happy Dad, guys. He doesn't drink beer.
No, I drink beer at sporting events because they don't have Happy Dad. I hate Truly.
You hate Truly.
Fuck you, Truly. No.
Do you like White Claw?
Well, I don't like White Claw either. Happy Dad is just not as carbonated. The flavors are great. The grape, the banana, Laffy Taff, watermelon's good. It's just literally like a light, and it's still 5%. I'll crush down like 12 of them, dude.
What was the bit? What was the first bit?
Small seconds. Oh,
We got to get back there, guys.
Christ, bro. So at least you have. But if you have the second smallest penis, you just have the world's smallest dick, right?
Why is it the world's smallest dick? If you're the
in
second.
No, you just have. You just have a small dick,
Okay.
right? Because you're
Yeah.
second. You don't get anything.
Ah.
And then I go into how when I was younger, my grandpa taught me the popcorn trick at the movies.
What's that?
The popcorn trick at the movies? Oh, really? I was on my first date ever. I was like 13 years old. And
13, is that late?
I don't know. No, definitely not.
Okay.
Yeah. My grandfather asked me, like, were you going to the movies? And he was like, have you done the popcorn trick? And I'm like, what is that, Grandpa? And he goes, well, when you get in the theater, you cut a hole in the bottom of the popcorn box, you stick your penis in it, and ask her if she's hungry. And I'm like,
you would definitely be a great porn star, bro. What are you talking about?
Dude, I got small popcorn that day. I got a box of small popcorn, and I listened to him because he's been married for 50 years. Something must be right.
Have you actually done this or no?
Dude, wait for it. So I was at the theater. We get our popcorn, and she came back from the bathroom after, and that's when I put my little pink pepper in. And then I asked her if she was hungry, and she reached in and was like, "Whoa, is that the second smallest penis in the world?" To call back to the first one, I say it on stage way differently. Yeah. Anyways.
So you still use it or no?
No. That was my first one. I use my best one that always lands. I talk about how, that movie Cocaine Bear.
I know.
Have you seen it?
No, I haven't.
Dude, it's really funny.
Is it?
Yeah, it's really funny. It's kind of like campy.
It kind of looks scary.
It's campy horror.
It's
not
movies.
scary. It's like campy comedically horror. It's like kind of sarcastic.
Okay.
And I say.
Sounds like you on stage sometimes.
Oh my God, all the time.
Okay.
And then it's funny because I'm like, yeah, so listen. But movie ticket prices these days, if I want to see a bear do cocaine that badly, I'll just go to the Abbey. Right? Those boys be sniffing.
Yeah, they're big boys too, bro.
They're big boys, dude.
Dude, the gay guys out here are aggressive.
I never have felt more validated in my life by living in West Hollywood. They know how to compliment you.
You're right, but also, like, I would just love that from a female more.
Yeah, they don't know how to do that because they're playing a game with a chase, Like, if they do that, then you're not going to be interested.
Yo, fellas out there, you got it going if these gay guys are obsessed with you. Like, because they tell you the truth. Like,
bro, they're right at you.
Truth.
They're
like,
right at you.
Yo, you're clean cut, you're fit. Like, what do you do? All this stuff. And, like, they do validate you. I've got more numbers from gay dudes at bars and more drinks and everything.
Dude, it's so good. They compliment you on your eyes.
Yeah. I was like, me?
Me? Like, am I gay?
Yeah.
Can I use the restroom real quick?
Yeah. We'll pause, guys. We'll come back. We'll get another drink.
Oh, I gotta pee my pants.
Cheers. Back to the old fashions, guys. Marco was not doing well with that straight scotch, guys. I'm giving him shit.
I didn't mind it, but it was green label, and I hate the color green, so...
Dude, so how did you grow exponentially in the comedy world? Because anyone could perform at the comedy chateau. Yeah, the chateau.
Dude, it's networking, dude.
Yeah.
So my buddy Bryson Banks, he put me on his show at the Lab, at the smaller room at the Improv on Melrose. After my neighbor invited me to his show at Bourbon Room for Bryson's birthday. So I went to see my neighbor. He was like, hey, I can like introduce you to my friend who's his birthday. He's putting on the show. Nikki Glaser was on the ticket, like 200 people. And came to watch.
How is Nikki Glaser, by the way? Because she's
great.
She was on Fuckboy Island.
She
right?
hosts FBoy Island.
Can you explain Fuckboy Island before we continue with the comedy stuff?
Yeah. So Fuckboy Island, the whole premise of the show is like a sarcastic bachelorette, right? So there's 3 guys. Nope, that's F Girl. The F Girl Island just came out too. So FBoy Island is 3 girls, 24 guys. Okay. And you go in self-proclaimed as an F-boy or a nice guy. And
what was you? Are you allowed to say?
No.
No. Okay.
No. Some people get revealed earlier
Definitely
than others,
fuckboy guys.
but there is a reveal in the show. Like, you have to reveal your status to the girls. Definitely not F-boy. Is that what you said? Oh my God, I'm such a fuckboy.
Fuckboy.
Fuckboy. Did Flavor Flav say that? So
was it fun? How was being on a reality TV show?
It's good. I was already on one back in the day, X on the Beach on MTV.
Okay.
My ex was Jasmine from The Bachelor.
Okay.
And I was on there only for like 3 episodes.
Okay.
And it was in Hawaii, bro, overlooking a mansion, like sick. And you got to drink a lot.
What's the experience like?
The experience
like,
is,
do they fly you out? Like, you're just like, do they pay you okay?
Yeah. So for reality TV, the typical rate is like $1,000 a week.
Okay.
If you're like a new
That's it.
That's it. Cast. If you're a new cast member,
OnlyFans is better, guys. Go check that out.
It is, but like, if you do another reality TV show, if you keep doing the same season or whatnot, you can negotiate a rack or something,
Okay. A rack is still $1,000, guys.
A rack is still $1,000, but you can negotiate a bag.
Oh, there we go.
A little baggy waggy.
A little baggy waggy.
Just like what every person in LA has in their pocket at Barney's Beanery.
I don't know, but I wish they did.
Oh yeah, right. Have you ever done cocaine?
No.
No, I stopped. I did. It wasn't like a problem thing, but like it would make me.
I got addictive personality, so like basically.
Really? Because how? Because you literally said earlier that you can have like moderation,
right.
weed, shrooms.
No, but it's always
just
bad.
with cocaine.
It's always bad until I could like. Once I identify I have a problem with it, then I know I have to step back. But like when I was 19, dude, I lost every dollar in my bank account.
When you were 19, how old are you now?
26.
Are you younger than me?
I think so. You're 27, right?
28.
28.
So, you lost every dollar in your bank account.
When I was 19.
By what?
Blackjack.
Oh, it was gambling.
Yeah.
Was it at a casino?
Yeah. Indian casino in my hometown.
No way. How much money did you have in your bank account?
So I got good at blackjack and relatively good at counting cards until like.
Oh really? You can count cards?
Yeah. But like when emotion gets in there, I also played a lot of poker, and yeah, when emotion gets in there, you know, it just goes the wrong way. So I won a ton of money. Like I won $20K as a 19-year-old, like playing blackjack.
Because you knew how to count cards.
Yeah.
Did you ever get caught?
Yeah, they were suspicious and they're like, oh, you're too good, and then you have to go. My buddy's really good at it. He's been kicked out of like 20 casinos in Vegas.
How do they judge that? Could they just have the authority to kick you out even if you're not counting cards or just being lucky?
Yeah.
Really?
They could just kick you out.
Did you ever get like a talking to? You know how in the movie like 21?
My buddy has, not me.
No way.
Yeah, multiple times.
If you come back here and count cards again, you'd be like, I'm not counting cards. I'm just like, what do you like?
Well, they just scan your face and you're just not allowed to play. So all they do is kick you out. They don't beat you up and shit like the movie 21.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'd be scared.
I'd be scared too.
I can't count cards, so I don't have nothing to be scared of.
You definitely could if you wanted to. It's not that hard.
It's easy? Because math was my best SAT score, 720.
It's not hard. It's only hard when things are going around you. Like,
distractions from what, Craig on vacation from Naples, Florida?
Sure.
Yeah.
But acting like you're not looking at the cards. Does that make sense?
Oh.
Because if you're like eyeing it like this, bro, and you're like, whoa.
Oh, wait. Oh, trying to count? Like, oh my God, that's +1, +1. Oh.
Yeah.
So you just have to give a quick glance and instantly do it. So
Well,
it's
like,
mainly
you have
like
to-
observant. You have to be observant as fuck.
Observant as fuck. Yeah, it's like you have to have this conversation while like at your eye you could see like, oh, king and 4 that cancels out to 0, blah blah. X, you know.
So you have to be, peripheral vision has to be off the charts.
Off the charts. But also like, if you're drinking, they don't have suspicion either. So like,
who's drinking? The security guards?
No, us. Like the person counting cards. Like if you could be on your wit while buzzed.
Oh, because they'll notice you're not drinking? The dealer?
Yeah.
Or the pit boss?
Well, like if you're eyeing, not drinking, not talking to anybody, and you're supposed to have a great time, that's kind of suspicious. And you're winning a lot of money.
Oh, that's an awkward pose to do playing blackjack.
I know.
Who wants to do? I love blackjack because like everyone's on the same team and you get to like yell curse words at the. I've been kicked out for cursing at the dealer.
Oh, that's fair.
Not for winning.
Yeah, you're not supposed to fuck.
You can't. No. I'm
They
not
don't
proud
like
of it.
that,
I'm
yeah.
not proud of it. I end up just
That's why
chain smoking parliament.
That's why he can't get a girlfriend, guys.
Dude, it's not my freaking blackjack habits. I love it though. This is how bad sports gambling was for me though.
I'm curious to know because I saw you posted on Instagram and
I did,
when
dude.
people post, they got problems on Instagram.
They're public vices.
Public
it's basically I think it's because you need outside accountability.
It's outside accountability because if you tell people, "Oh, I'm gonna,"
I don't want to let everyone down.
100%.
And it worked.
It does work.
It worked the second time. The first time, it was like 14 days, and football Sunday came around, and Daddy had an itch.
Yeah.
But then from that was January, March Madness, I stopped because I lost a rack on a weekend.
Ooh, I bet $100 on Kansas City to win when they won 2 years ago. March Madness.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I bet 100 to win.
March Madness is fun to bet on.
1,300, bro.
Let's go.
Yeah, from the very
My
beginning.
biggest win was like 1,000. Tiger in the Masters like 4 years ago at Coachella, dude. I was at Coachella, yeah. But then I'm probably like $28,000 in the hole over 2 years.
Shit.
And I think to myself, I literally wrote the note. I had the tally marks, how many days sober
I
from
saw
it.
that. It's impressive, bro. I'm
Thank you.
congratulating.
And now,
That's super cool.
now I went 6 months,
Yeah.
longest time since I started.
Congrats.
And then first week of NFL, had a little relapse, lost 1,000, and then I'm off again. It's not worth it, bro.
Yeah.
It's not worth it, especially how it's so close to those spreads. You don't know who's like. I don't know if it's rigged necessarily.
I have friends who make a living off sports betting. That's all they do.
How?
Because
They charge people for picks. Can I see? I don't even want to get back into it, but that just makes me want to follow them. I'll give them 20% of my winnings if I'm making. If you're making money, why wouldn't I give 20% of my winnings for me guaranteed to make money?
100%.
You know.
But it's similar to the stock market. They only look at the numbers. They don't look at anything else. You know the feeling of like.
Oh, bro, you can't bet on your own team, dude. Yeah. No love.
So, like, yeah, I have buddies who literally just look at the stats of every single person in every single sport, and they, even though the Bengals are their fucking team, they're like, oh, I don't know if I should, because, like, they'll look at every single player who's injured right before, and, like, I'll place a bet just because, like, the Clippers are definitely beating the Lakers today.
What's like, I guess the best sports gamblers percentage-wise is like 60, 58, 60.
Yeah.
And if you bet enough, you can make a living on 100%.
That. I know.
But if you don't have the capital,
I know them.
That's cool. What are their names and numbers?
I'll give you them after. I don't know. I have to prove them first, guys.
Yeah.
But I get mad too. I was like, guys, just tell me your pick. Come on.
Yeah, they're being selective about it. It's like, so like if you ask someone of like their acting fucking method.
Isn't that funny though? Like people who make a living off gambling. Like, I know poker players who make a living off gambling, too.
It's crazy, though. But honestly, the most work you're doing is on your anxiety. I know buddies that will bet and they don't watch it because it's just for money purposes. I lost, when I started sports gambling, I lost...
What do you love about gambling?
The rush, the thrill. And for sports specifically, I like sports a lot.
Okay.
I lost.
Yeah, look at him. He looks like a linebacker, guys. What position do you play?
Strong safety.
Okay, he was a linebacker guy.
Outside linebacker, like a rover. Coming up the alley. I couldn't cover like the wide receivers, but I could cover a tight end.
You're quick. You're quick, dude.
I'm quick.
You're still quick.
I'm 4.5 40.
I don't know what that means.
4.5 40-yard dash.
Oh, shit.
I thought we were talking about running.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I mean, we're talking about quickness.
Quickness. I'm quick in the bedroom. I'm quick in my mind. I'm quick in the field.
All the above, guys.
All the above, baby. D. Lock it in, Trebek.
He needs a girlfriend. Check him out.
Yeah. Anyways. What was I saying? So you hear that?
Yeah. What's that? Your knee?
It's my ankle, bro.
Oh, shit. Is it okay?
Yeah. You want to kiss it better?
Were you impressed with my workout when I worked out with you, or no?
It was good. I liked it, bro. I liked it. You liked I remember you saying, I feel my abs working more in this one, but dude, it was good. You're a good workout partner too. You like to lift heavy ass weight? That's your like workout regimen? Oh my God, I did fucking glute ham raises on that machine yesterday.
Glute ham raises?
Yeah, so glute hamstring. So it's like when you lock your feet in, and then your thighs are on the pad, and you go down and can touch the ground like this. The machine's like, lock your feet in here, you're planking right here, there's a pad right here, and then you bend down like it's going to be a back extension, but then you come all the way up and use your...
Nordic curls.
Yeah, sure. Is that the technical term?
Yeah.
I call them glute ham raises.
Okay.
And then I love the erg machine now for HIIT. Bro, is it the erg, right?
Ski erg, right?
Ski erg? Is it URG?
ERG?
ERG. I love it, bro. Yeah. It's such good cardio. And I do it to like first, like how fast can you get 7 calories?
Quick.
And
it's hard.
It's usually 15, 16 seconds.
That's impressive. You probably take me 20.
Yeah. And then I'll do that like 5 times at the end of my workout.
It's hard.
I feel like it's a full body, abs, a little calf action, shoulders.
First time I worked out with Marco, it was a good workout. Then after, he's like, yo, can you take videos of me catching a football, guys?
No way.
Yeah, because you had to do it for an audition.
Were we at WeHo Park?
No, we were at Alter in the basement. There was no one there. I was taking videos of you catching a football.
Oh my God. Wow.
I was like, this douchebag.
The first time hanging out, I needed someone to record me fucking catching a football and like falling to the ground.
Yeah.
So I feel like this idiot in this small space on this like 10-yard turf strip, I'm having him like give me fucking t-ball practice, fucking toss-ups while I'm like rolling on the ground. And it's our first time hanging out. He's like, this fucking douchebag's definitely not getting this role.
It was definitely up there.
And guess, that is insane. I forgot about that. Did you think I was a douchebag?
No.
What did you think I was? A tool?
No.
A great football athlete?
Well, you definitely knew what you were talking about for working out, because, like, I'm always curious. I was telling you that day, I usually work out with a new person at a new place at least once a week or once every other week, because I'm curious about other people's workout regimens, because I could learn from somebody. There's so many movements in fitness.
Yeah.
And so the biggest one that I took from you is the dead bug over the head like pec curl, or what's it called?
It's a I don't even know what I call it. My dad taught me it, dude.
Yeah.
I worked out with my dad growing up, and he taught me everything. A lot of the things I know. He's like old school Italian.
Sure.
Obviously, I incorporated more like updated shit now. But it's a
pullover
race. Yes, pullover. Yeah.
But it was like in a dead bug position. It works your core tremendously as well. And I could have worked out anywhere, but I decided to work out with you that day. And like once in a while, I do that overhead dead bug, like pullover. And it works the upper chest great.
It does, and you think it works your back.
Yeah, and you think it works your back, but it works your chest great. And I was just like, hey, that's one movement that I have in my arsenal now that I could use for clients, that I could use for myself, you know, X, Y, and Z. And like every time that I think about that movement, I think about like that workout with you.
Hell yeah, dude. I think about that sometimes. Dude, to be completely honest, whenever I do that movement, which is like once a few times a month, because I like to keep my workout regimen up to date or switched up, I literally am like, I remember it's working your abs.
Yeah.
And everything that like a trainer buddy taught me, that if you're on your knees, especially on one of those like foam kind of like pads for balance, you work your core more. 100%. Isolation moves, you know, and that's what I learned like throughout the years.
Stability.
It's like stability,
always using it. Yeah.
That's what
What does fitness do for you?
Fitness, dude, when I'm working out regularly, I am sharper, quicker.
Sure.
I'm more motivated.
Yeah.
And I recently started working out in the mornings and not getting out of the way in a sense of like, I need to get this over and done with so I can be happy and have like, it makes my day more productive. It makes me want to eat better throughout the day, because I just got eat sweet green.
Just because you work out, you want to eat better?
Yeah, because I don't want to destroy the progress I just got in the gym.
Heard.
You know? And it makes my like mind think clearer. I honestly just started microdosing, and not microdosing in a sense of shrooms like mushrooms or chocolates. Yeah. It's called Magic Mind, and this isn't even a plug. I'm just letting you know.
I've heard of it.
Magic Mind, it's actually sponsored by a bunch of podcasts. It's a liquid shot, and it has like the nootropics and lion's mane, which isn't actually psilocybin. And I take it in the morning. Flow state of energy throughout the day. I stopped taking my Adderall. I will say that within the advertisement or not. I stopped taking my Adderall, and I prescribed Adderall, and it made me cracky. It made me hit this thing way too fucking much, and that saved me. And I'm trying.
What does the vape do for you?
Gives you a little head buzz while drinking and stuff, and then that's essentially it.
Yeah.
But I'm not addicted to it. I hold it on just like, I guess I am addicted to it if I fucking, but my buddy Roman.
Replaces his sports betting, guess.
Yeah, dude, when I stopped drinking too, I started zinning more. Like a lot of people of like my friends that like go sober for a month or whatnot, they start smoking cigarettes because you're looking for a change of headspace. I think.
Change of headspace.
A change of the way you're currently thinking. You know, because it's like, it's very admirable, don't get me wrong, but it's very boring to be completely sober without any other influence chemically or physically on your body.
Why is it boring?
And especially because when you have done it before and for a long period of time. In my opinion, I think it's very trying to be completely sober from everything in life, no stimulation chemically. When you have been in that place, it's very tough. So you look for ulterior alternatives, if you will, or other avenues for you to release the pressure of like, oh, I could be like, I can't do that. I can't drink anymore. So now this is a lesser evil of option. Yeah. And I think people crave the unknown, like you said earlier, of like going on a date and being kidnapped or like in downtown.
I also like it's, I think if used properly, like they enhance the conversation.
Bro, there's a movie my buddy told me the other day that if like peak performance of human being psychology is not physically necessarily but just socially is 0.05. Like it's not the legal limit of alcohol. I think it's 0.08, 0.05. So like one drink depending on the body type or two. Your social,
you're not jacked like Marco.
Your social skills are enhanced. You're wittier. You're funnier. Yeah. I'm funnier with a drink or two in me. Maybe it's because my guard is down or I have less anxiety. But there is a scientific study in a movie about it. I forgot what movie it is. That it makes you a little like for some reason sharper. But then you don't stop there, and that's what ruins it. Sorry. Yeah. And I'm gonna look up the movie after, but it's like peak human performance on a social and conversational level. And I agree with it too. Like
I agree with that.
Smoking weed for me makes me think about things a little differently. Makes me lose my
I'm looser. I'm looser all the time.
what'd you say?
I'm looser.
Looser. No, smoking weed, it makes me think about things introspectively, and I go on tangents of different things because I lose because I have ADD, so like
Sure.
my focus. However, it also makes me sound, or at least attempt to sound more.
How does ADD have to affect your comedy?
ADD affects my comedy because you have to stay on track, especially it affects my podcast, dude.
Yeah.
Because you just like we go off on tangents. People listening, especially on stage, if like you talk about one thing and then talk about the other, you didn't finish the first thing. Now they're getting confused and it's annoying.
But clearly, you're good at it because you've been progressing, and obviously you've been getting people to do your shows.
Maybe people like it then.
Yeah.
Maybe people like the spontaneity of it. Like, what the fuck is this guy gonna say next?
Yeah.
You know? But like, also, like, I love to finish a story sometime, and that's what weed makes me. It enhances my ADD. Shrooms makes my brain think on the left side, as most people do. That's what it's made to do. The creative side, and you know, I want to learn about people.
Yeah.
Like, I really enjoy learning about people on shrooms and why they are the way they are.
It's a
And I
beautiful
feel like
thing.
I'm Dr. Phil
Yeah.
for some reason.
How did you go from, I guess, like, Catholic school athlete?
Oh, bro, I didn't drink till I was 21.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. How did you go from that to the guy you are now? Because, like,
What an absolute specimen!
absolute specimen, guys. No, because we didn't finish talking about just like how it was. I went to Catholic school growing up, but not all boys, and it was only until 8th grade. Like, what's the experience in high school? Also, how did that affect your maturity level? Just like after the high school, like,
Dude,
what was that experience like?
I owe Bishop Hendricken High School in Rhode Island a lot. I mainly went there for sports because I was a good football player. But the values they instill in you,
Which are
confidence, respect. I'm great with parents.
Yeah.
Every Hendricken man that graduates there is great with girlfriends, parents, boyfriends, parents, whatever your sexuality are. I know it's a Catholic church, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And they just...
Did you see the Pope a few days ago was like, we might bless some same-sex marriages?
What Pope was that?
Pope Francis, the current one right now.
In Provincetown?
Wild.
What podcast? I mean, what...
No, it's on the news, bro. He literally said that. He was like, it's still sinful, but we
Bro,
might...
there's going to be a day... Didn't the White House fucking have stripes on it for Pride? They did like a light thing.
I don't know about that.
I think they did. I kind of want to look it up.
Let's look it up.
For Pride Month, I think they did a rainbow on the fucking White
We'll
House.
find out. One day I'll have a Jamie, guys.
Rainbow White House. Is Jamie? Is that from
Rogan's podcast.
Rogan?
Yeah.
Rainbow White House? Yes, they did. On June 16, 2015,
They
did the lights. They did the lights.
On the White
There's
House.
going to be a day that the Catholic Church does that.
Yeah.
On a church. It probably happened already. But, like, that's why, like, the...
Religion's crazy, bro.
Religion's so fucking subjective nowadays, in my opinion. And that's why, like, I was never super religious, like, growing up. And I went there, and they, like, how to be a Hendricken man, and it's just... values and it's just
So confidence and just be a good man type of deal. Or...
be a good man, respect, know how to treat a woman, know how to treat strangers, just like, yeah. So I didn't enjoy the theology of it all. However, I enjoyed my experience there for sure. Yeah.
Sounds like you're really good at football.
Bro, I was an All-American.
Yeah.
Yeah, strong safety, and I worked my way up there. I was a hard gainer in high school. I worked out 7 days a week for 4 years.
What was the football practice like?
Football practice like in high school?
Yeah, just being an All-American, like in that way.
Oh, in the All-American realm? Dude, I played in Texas, and I played in Kuwait.
Okay.
Like, and it was during Ramadan in Kuwait, so we couldn't eat or drink outside. So we had to be in our hotel rooms at the Holiday Inn.
Yeah.
And it was like the weirdest thing. And then they literally told us, like our coach, like, if you go off on your own outside to get food or whatnot, if anything happens, they see an American, like if anything happens, if you eat or drink in public, you will be arrested and you will be in jail and we can't do anything for you.
Oh shit.
It was so scary. That. And of course, the one fucking year that I am on the fucking USA football team, under 19 US national football team, it goes to fucking Kuwait. It couldn't have been to fucking Italy or
eat?
like Canada. Did I eat? Dude, I ate so many snacks in the hotel room. The food there sucks. And it's so fucking hot.
What did football teach you?
Football taught me how to be a leader. Okay. I was captain there. I was student body president of the school. I was the president of Youth Taking Action, which is like Students Against Drunk Driving and all that like jazz. And football taught me discipline that I still apply to this day. And it taught me teamwork, and it taught me how to be unselfish sometimes for the greater good. You know, you can't make the tackle every play. Sometimes you have to take on the lead blocker, so sacrifice yourself for someone else's success, which I think a lot of people have a tough time doing out here.
Yeah. Do you think it's important for people to play a sport or be physical and work out? And if so, why?
I think it's important for people to be a part of a team.
Why?
Not necessarily a sport.
Okay.
It could be a musical. It could be a club, chess club.
Yeah.
It could be a runner club. It could be anything part of a team, because you learn how to work well with others, skill building, team building activities and such like that. And you also learn how to understand other people's ways of thinking and trying to be successful.
And what's the importance of that?
The importance of that is that you can survive in the real world and not think your way the highway is the only way to think or to grow. And I think that sports specifically, there's so much dedication that is involved, whether it's solo, tennis, golf,
skiing.
Yeah, fucking skiing, fucking a lot of those winter sports games, track.
Yeah, track.
Like,
track could be team too, but yeah.
Yeah, the relay. But like that, I think it's so important because it teaches you discipline that no matter what you do in life, even if you have the God-given ability, you still have to work hard. You do. There were kids, and I felt so bad for this kid in high school. He had the most passion. He had more passion than me, and I'm a passionate guy.
In sports,
the football team. But he didn't have the God-given ability to be able to run fast, to be able to catch a ball, to be able to do anything athletically. But he worked so hard at it and tried to improve himself, but he just didn't have the innate, that's the word I was looking for, the innate, the God-given, the self-built ability to do it in the first place. And same thing with acting out here. I have a bunch of friends that want to be actors, not want to be actors, they want to be, they aspire to be, but they don't have the innate gift given to them to say lines believably. Because you have to be able to at least say like, hey, what's up, how you doing? You know, casually in a scene. You don't have to
hey, how's it going, guys?
It doesn't sound. You've definitely read for people and your friends before in auditions. It sounds like they're reading off the page.
Sure, 100%.
There's a terrible actor, a terrible actor. There's some famous ones.
Yeah.
But you can't be super successful unless you have a combination of both. I feel.
Yeah.
You can't work your way to the top if you don't have any inkling of an innate sense of being able to say lines believably or play football or whatnot or be athletic or run or jump or fucking ski.
You don't think that could be taught?
You can't teach someone athleticism. You can't teach someone comedy.
The acting part.
You can't certain genres. You cannot teach someone funny.
I don't know.
You can teach a comedic actor, in my opinion. This is all subjective.
Yeah.
You can teach a comedic actor serious acting, but you can't teach someone how to be funny. The musical notes of comedy, da da ba da. Like you can't. I don't think it's either you got it or you don't. And when someone tries to, it comes off cringy.
For sure. Because like, for example, I could never be in the NBA because I'm not 7 foot tall.
That's very fair. That's very fair.
Or 6'7", whatever.
I could never be a porn star because I have a 5-inch penis.
You
Nate.
definitely could. That's different. That's different than the NBA. I feel like the NBA is less likely.
I could definitely be a porn star easier than the NBA.
There's some way uglier guys than you with smaller penises that are porn stars.
For sure. That's the best old fashioned I've ever had, and this is delicious. What flavor? Doesn't even say the flavor.
There's no flavor, bro. It is what it is.
No way. There's no flavor.
I don't think so. What flavor do you think it is? Brute Fitness seltzers, guys.
It's like a kiwi?
Okay, we'll see what it is. I'll ask the owner.
Oh, wait, I could totally no, this is natural flavors.
Natural flavors.
What is natural flavors?
I don't know.
What is that? Is it bitters? What is natural flavors?
Bitters are natural flavors. Coffee beans, anise,
What got you into? Why'd you want to make a bitter? Because it's so fucking cool and like it's so niche. And I think that having a product in a niche market makes it more interesting and it makes it more marketable.
Yeah.
Especially if you have a fucking podcast such as you do.
Yeah, I mean, I got good friends with a bartender who's older and has been in the industry for a long period of time. And he was been making bitters for 10 years. And during COVID, we were throwing parties, bro. No, we weren't throwing, but we were bartending parties because there was a lot of weddings and graduations and this and that they couldn't celebrate. So they partied at their own house and they needed bartenders. So I asked this guy, I was like, yo, this lady's throwing a graduation party for her son at the rooftop of this downtown hotel just for their family because it's COVID.
Of course, that's what you do.
That's what you do. And, yo, I don't know if it's just me, but, yo, black people could drink Hennessy like no other.
Bro, why? And every white girl that loves black guys loves Hennessy.
But, okay, so we had to do like 3-round trips for like, we ran out of Hennessy all the time. But honestly, I love a good sidecar. Hennessy's good. But
that's such a bartender thing to say. I have no idea what the fuck a sidecar is.
This is why
I bartend.
This is why you bartend. You can learn it. But he gave me this empty bottle of bitters at the end of the night. This guy who I bartended with, he's like, "Yo, these are my own bitters. Like, try them out."
You work at the Abbey. That wasn't bitters.
So I made an old fashioned, bro, and it was these ones that we have right here, and it was the best fucking old fashioned I've ever had.
I'm telling you, this is the best old fashioned I've ever had.
Yes, and I was like, bro, we got to start something. And then he was like, nah, like I just do this for myself. I'm like, okay, whatever, bro.
Selfish.
And then next day I show up at his bar, Barney's Beanery, West Hollywood.
Let's go.
No, sorry, Westwood.
Oh, okay, still Barney's.
Still Barney's. And he throws like these few books on the bar. He's like, yo, you read this prohibition shit, we'll talk about it. So I read this old school bartending books. I'm newly 21, and I learned old school bartending, all these classic cocktails, like how to make bitters, and
you're a good consumer of information.
Well, I really like
based on the counting cards, based on this, based on the game that you mentioned earlier. You're a very good consumer of information.
I like consuming things that I'm interested in. So I was interested in this old fashioned. I was like, this is one of the best fucking things. How could I get involved in it? And he said the only way you can get involved is if you read these books. I was like, fuck, I'll read these old 1920s books. So I read it, brought it back to him, we talked about it, and that's how I got into bitters.
Wait, they were written in 1920?
Yeah.
Were they the originals or were they like remade? Were they like quill pen written?
I mean, they're old fucking books, bro. They don't measure in ounces.
The original book was from like 80 years ago, 90 years ago.
More than that, yeah. The Jerry Thomas book right there. The red one. The Adventures of Jerry Thomas.
This one right here.
Yeah.
The actual book was made in the 1920s, or is it a reprint?
The actual book. That's the reprint.
It's a reprint.
That's the reprint, but
I'm my high ass think that you have the original book or like the series that came out then.
I mean, it's the same. Like they just copied it on that book, but yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like I thought it was the book that they were reading in the 1920s.
I wish that'd be cool.
I know that's my fucking national. That's my national treasure way of thinking right there. Fucking where's Nicolas Cage?
What's the Until the Last Drop about? Because Marco, when we, I think, met the second time at Lower Hardware, we were drinking some espresso martinis from PJ. And you're like, bro, the podcast is dope. Like, I'm thinking about doing one. And then now you did one.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool, bro. That's a good fucking come around there. Yeah, so I started and I love talking to my friends.
What is it about?
Until the Last Drop, it was originally going to be me going around to different bars and trying every drink on the menu with a guest until the last drop and giving them a rating and talking about life and this and that. But I realized that going around to different bars is very tough shooting-wise, especially going in when they're not open and trying to get that, and especially for a new podcast. You can do that with like an established podcast. So now I film outside of Barney's Beanery, and they've been very gracious for me to film there. And they kind of set up a set with like a bunch of license plates in the back. But Until the Last Drop's about me bringing on a friend of substantial success in a facet so far in the entertainment industry, whether it's a model, actor, entrepreneur, reality star, musician. And
how did you get into this world, bro? Because like you came from Rhode Island. How did you get to LA to like act, to do all these things? Like, because you were an athlete. Like, how do you go from athlete to actor to entertainer to reality TV star? Like, what's the gap between there?
Well, I had a full ride at Brown University. I went to Tabor Academy for prep school for football.
Brown University, good school.
I know. And then I did Legally Blonde, the musical. And I fell in love. I had to play the UPS guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I can dance. I can dance.
Yeah.
I can't sing though, and it's not a singing part. And I fell in love with performing and acting and dancing and being.
What did you love about it?
The instant gratification of being on stage is no other feeling. And I felt like I was on a sports team playing in a playoff game every night because everything's on the line, you know?
But you felt that way already.
Not necessarily. This one came because I worked hard in football.
Yeah.
Like you said, like I had natural ability, but I worked my fucking ass off to get to where I was. It was my first musical. It was my first time acting, and it came so easily. I was like, if I apply the work ethic from sports to something that I am already a standout in, not even trying, it is one, dangerous because I may potentially get lazy with it and rely on my talent.
Well, it's kind of that too, because you landed some national commercials.
Yeah.
Right after that, and did you try hard like you did?
I went to Cal, so I auditioned for Juilliard and NYU Tisch and Cal Arts. Cal Arts is like Juilliard of the West, like my BFA. I got into Cal Arts.
Yeah.
Having taken no acting classes. And there's people that go to like conservatories in high school to try to get into these schools.
100%.
So I'm like, I know I'm a good actor. I did Death of a Salesman by Biff, his monologue in Death of a Salesman. And I fucking got in and I was the outcast at Cal Arts. You know, every art kid go there.
Good outcast or
no,
outcast?
like I got made fun of for working out. Oh. I was the only one that was like a jock.
Yeah.
And I don't know if then it gave me a little imposter syndrome of like, am I only here in this conservatory getting my BFA because they needed a jock and I was good enough to act in that sense? Or am I an actual good actor? But come to find out, I am. But after a semester, I left because it was not the experience I was looking for. So I moved to West Hollywood. I got a job at My Fit Foods, which is a meal prep place. I lived with a bus driver on a futon for a few months.
Not a typical LA story.
No.
Definitely a typical LA story.
Yeah, right? $600 a month, and I got a check rebate from the tuition because it was like, I'm still paying off the student loan.
Wow.
It's at $18,000. Yeah. For one semester, it was like $25,000, and I've been paying minimum payments because I'm an idiot.
Wow.
Interest rate? What am I, a fucking 6-year-old?
Did you learn anything from this school?
I learned to find your ground neutral position and Alexander technique. I took Tai Chi and yoga classes. In my head, I was like, I can take all these classes in LA for much cheaper than $25,000 a semester.
I mean, it's $200 a month, but it's definitely cheaper than $25,000 a
yeah,
semester.
So with the bus driver and My Fit Foods, I started working at Pump Restaurant Lounge. Got an agent based on just me talking to people. I was a host at Pump, and it was just like this and that. And then I ended up booking Havana by Camila Cabello.
Okay.
Havana, I was her love interest in that. It was an actual telenovela acting sequence. It's in the beginning of the music video. It's the third most watched music video in YouTube history. Yeah. Behind Baby by Justin Bieber and Hips Don't Lie by Shakira.
Did you get commission from that?
It won a Grammy, it won a VMA, it was a SAG buyout for $750. That's all I fucking got. And I was the main star of the video besides Camila.
Sure.
More than Noah Centineo, who's also in it, more than Lele Pons, who's a YouTube star. $750. And the kicker of it all, I self-submitted for that.
Oh,
I self-submitted on LA Casting. Wow. My agent didn't even get me that. And that was my first big, like, notoriety.
Yeah. How did that feel?
It felt super cool. Dude, I arrived on set. This is how good of a fucking quick-witted improver I am, and I'm proud of that. I arrived on set. They asked if I could do a Spanish accent. And I didn't know what to do. So I was like, Itizai, Rodrigo. And
it worked.
It worked. I played two parts. They were twins, Rodrigo. And this is my twin brother, Juan and Rodrigo. And it worked. I'll show you it after. Dude, it's insane. 1.4 billion views on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's insane.
Were you nervous about moving to LA at all?
Of course, dude. The first 3 months when I was with fucking bus driver Barry, I had homesickness and whatnot, but I surround myself. I'm pretty good at reading people, pretty good at social awareness, and I try to surround myself with people that are genuine. And once I got that group of friends out here, it made living in LA so much easier. And then now sometimes, unfortunately, I forget to call my mom, who's the number one woman in my life.
How did you get good at putting yourself out there in these like situations at a bar or networking at a party or this and that? Like, it's intimidating. It's hard to do sometimes.
It is.
It's scary.
It is, but I am an extrovert through and through, and I can go out and do all this, not drinking, not being under the influence of anything, but you don't need shoes to fucking run, but it helps, you know?
Yeah.
So, and I thoroughly enjoy doing it and connecting with people, because I just like, I don't know if it goes back to Dale Carnegie's book of the feeling of importance, and, you know, like, you like hearing your name called. You want to skip a line, you know? You want to feel appreciated. You want to feel wanted. You want to feel important. And I maybe have that backside ulterior motive for myself. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I don't want anything out of anyone that I'm talking to or meeting. You know, it's mainly for my own self-gratification, but May goes down to that I'm not enough in the first place.
I guess what's your advice to the people who want to aspire to be on commercials or start to act or move to LA? Because objectively, third biggest YouTube video that's ever been watched, or like you've landed some
music video.
Music video. You don't need to bust tables and be a server like the starving artist type of deal. Like what's your advice to those people who want to come out here and just like do what you're doing, but like you have the privilege to not like grind your fucking ass off and mop fucking floors and shit to do what you're doing, you know?
The biggest advice I would say is be proactive.
What do you mean?
Take charge of your own career. Don't meet someone or an agent or a manager and rely on them to get you jobs. Do everything. Literally look up how actors got their start. Do your research. Blindly submit to agents or managers, even though that was just counterintuitive to what I just said. Literally do the no pay student films. Just life experience is the best acting advice that I've ever gotten, because how can you play a guy that skis and has not only the physical aspects of that or like the emotional, like how can you expect to play that if you've never done it before? You know, because like I hate when like I've done cocaine in my life. That's a fact, and I'm public about that. However, if you've never done it, there is a stereotype of when you do it, you're like, whoo, like that's not what it is, you know? And how do you expect to play someone in a role if you've never done it before? I'm not saying like, oh, this guy pulls his tooth. How can you play someone that pulls his tooth? Never done it before. There's extremes to every scenario. But my advice is just like, be like Jim Carrey in the Yes Man. Say yes to shit. Go out. Go meet someone. Do a podcast with a buddy that you've only met 2 times. Literally just talk to people, meet people, because you never know when the next opportunity is going to arise, and you also have to stay ready for that and be prepared for it. Yeah.
Why are you so open with everything? Because like obviously the drug thing, or like just being open about your life, like it's a lot of people would be intimidated about telling people about that they smoke weed or do mushrooms or X, Y, and Z, and just living with your heart on your sleeve and saying everything. Like, why are you like that?
I don't know why I'm like it, but I love it. I love being an open book.
Like nothing to hide.
I love being an open book, because if you don't like me for me and the experiences that I've gotten to be able to partake in, as well as my vices and my bad habits, then why am I even with you? You should love me or like me. Do
you think vices are a bad thing?
There's some good vices out there, like sweet green, for sure.
Or working out.
Working out obsessively.
Yeah, there's the Abraham Lincoln quote that I always go back to. It's like, a man who has little vices has very little virtues.
Or fun.
True.
Well, honest Abe. Yeah, I think, you know, there are good vices, there are bad vices. My worst vice, and I wouldn't even say it's substance, it's honestly making sure everyone else is happy, because I forget to worry about my own happiness, and my friend's happiness sometimes is dependent on mine.
You genuinely mean that, I could tell.
Yeah. I love making people smile, and that goes back to the why I do comedy.
That's deep, bro.
Yeah.
Why do you care about other people's feelings more than your own?
I don't know. Sometimes I regret doing it because I want to be happy the other day, and you only have yourself.
Yeah.
However, I get off not in a sexual way, just in a happiness way of
sometimes
seeing.
in a sexual way.
Sometimes I'm jerking off. My little 5-incher. Sometimes it's. I want to worry about myself, but other people's happiness is more important. And sometimes I think about, is it more important to me? And am I being selfish for that? It's like an inception type of thinking of like, am I selfish for wanting other people's happiness so bad because I get off to that? Or am I genuinely just want them to be happy?
Yeah.
I don't know. I love being me. Is it because I love being the man?
Why don't you want to do acting anymore? You said
I still want to do acting.
Okay.
But my end goal isn't to win an Oscar.
Okay.
If that happens,
do you
amazing.
like comedy more than acting now?
Do I like doing stand-up more than acting?
Sure, yes.
I wouldn't say so.
No.
I love stand-up comedy. My goal, I'd love to be on a sitcom.
Like Saturday Night Live.
Saturday Night Live, 100%.
100%.
However, like a Workaholics, like a Sunny in Philadelphia, like an Office.
It's so funny when
I
you
like
see
acting.
like girls on like when you see like Kim Kardashian on Saturday Night Live. I'm just like, whoa, she did pretty good.
She did pretty good. I feel like a lot of these, like Jack Harlow did good, in my opinion. Like, there's so many people that are secretly kind of funny, and the best ones are like comedic actors that go on there. But also like just people like Kim Kardashian, because like they're making fun of themselves at the end of the day, like because they're trying so hard
it's
and
so
they
funny
suck.
how people get famous though. Like Kim Kardashian got famous from a sex tape.
Exactly, and the same thing of like the Hiltons. They were already rich and stuff, so they could like buy their fame. But like the simple life, is that what it was called?
I don't know.
It was when Paris Hilton and Nikki Hilton like tried to do like regular jobs. And that's where that phrase like "that's hot" came from, and like made the merchandising is ridiculous in like podcast world and TVs and like reality TV specifically.
Concerts too, bro. Like artists, they make a lot of money off merch.
Yeah. I love merch. I love hats, dude.
You have hats?
I love
hats. You have good hair though.
I do have good hair, so it's like a fucking where's not moxymoron? Blessing and a curse.
Okay.
Yeah. I love hats, dude.
What do you like about hats?
I love how my hair flows out the sides a little. I've gotten told multiple times that I look good in a hat.
Long hair. Oh, you look good in like brimmed hats too. I've seen you come.
Flat brim?
You bust out with some flat brim hats.
Yeah, I love a good trucker though. Trucker gives that like little lift.
I love the trucker hat.
Yeah.
I feel like the hats that the one that you're wearing right now, I can't pull that off.
You wanna try it?
We can try it.
You have good hair, but
I got good hair. Let's see, you guys.
I'll be the judge.
I can't pull it off.
No.
It doesn't work good.
You do, because you have good hair and there's no hair coming out the sides. Right now
But
you look like just
the front part.
you look
really
like,
good.
especially with the microphones, you look like you work at Disneyland running the fucking roller coaster.
Oh, for sure.
You look like you work at the
When's
top.
the last time you've been to Disneyland?
Oh, I can't even fucking tell you. You look like you work at the top of a water slide and tell people when to go.
Yeah, like your hair just like the popping out looks good.
The popping out looks good, right?
Yeah.
But when it grows too long, I just get a haircut. Yeah, I get like the train conductor. Like it goes like that. Woo, choo choo. It's not good.
Yeah, what's the most money, if you don't mind talking about it, that you made from a commercial?
Most money I've made from a commercial? If some commercials were SAG and how much they're like playing it, it would be way more. Most I made, it was for Grocery Outlet Bargain Market.
The one that does like Grocery Outlet Bargain Market.
I did 2 spots in English and in Spanish because
these Spanish accents, bro.
I look Spanish, right? But I actually spoke Spanish because it was like I
it
said
accurate?
it was. They were looking for bilingual, and I self-submitted for it. Self-submitted again. Self-submitted, and I booked it. Shot in not Bakersfield, some Modesto.
Okay.
California.
Right next to Fresno, guys. Shouts out.
Modesto, California.
Yeah.
I flew into Sacramento. It was for 4 days, overnight shoot, super easy. It was 28 grand.
28 grand.
4 nights.
How did that feel?
I instantly blew it in gambling.
Oh, wow.
I didn't instantly blow it, but like I had 28 grand in my bank account
Yeah.
and I didn't know what to do with it. So like,
What's that feeling like though? Because like you were doing what you said you wanted to do out here.
yeah, that was my biggest job. And dude, that was non-union too.
Yeah.
So like if it was union, that would have been like 6 figures.
Crazy.
I'm terrible with money, dude. When I get drunk, I'm Rockefeller.
Also, you just take these girls on dates that aren't.
Yeah, bro. Why can't I just need to learn how to be alone at night. I don't know why I like laying next to someone.
I think it's a superpower. I think you could be alone with your thoughts and be alone the entire day. Like, I think that's a superpower, and you enjoy it.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Maybe just being a male.
Maybe being a male.
I don't know. Dating in LA
sucks.
It was really good until I had to start dating in LA. Like, usually it's just been like, oh, first couple dates, girlfriend, couple years.
Yeah.
Just started again. Not great.
Easy.
Easy?
No, easy. Like, I agree. Like, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Easily.
Yeah. Facts.
Just have
no
to
cap.
switch.
No cap.
I just learned what no cap is from.
Yeah, I said it wrongly the other day. Cap, and I was
cap.
like, I meant
lying.
it like no,
I
meant no. It's true. Like, yo, cap. But you guess it's shit. So I just that finna. It'd be like that sometimes. I need to learn how to my sling.
Are you jaded by like famous people out here?
Jaded in regards of what?
You know a lot of cool people, bro. Like, does it affect you at all?
No, I feel like it's helps me. Not necessarily trying to get help, but like knowing a lot of cool people that doesn't
cool people. I mean, also like really famous people.
Yeah. It goes to show that they trust me enough because like most famous people are pretty closed off. You know, like they don't need new friends or
Impressive
whatnot.
that your first episode was Bob Manor.
Yeah. He's a rascal.
Yeah.
Most of the people that are on my podcast are met at Barney's Beanery.
Are you serious? Did you meet him at Barney's?
I met Bob at Barb's. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Bob at Bob's. No, Bob Barney's. Yeah.
Bob's at Barney's.
Barb's at Barney's. But yeah. But I met him there. Been a bunch of people there. And it's just because everyone has their guard down there, dude. It's just a cool sports bar. You know, everyone's like sick of like the whole nightclub. How many girls you got? Everyone buying tables to not dance. You know, like people want to be able to talk, play pool, fucking drink, fucking free alcohol, cheap alcohol rather. And
cheaper.
It's still like $11-12 a drink, which
I went to, where did I go? I went to Dallas last week. $6 Blue Moon, bro.
It's expensive, right?
I don't know.
For a beer, $6?
I get a beer in LA, it's like 11.
Yeah, so it's half the price.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's cheap.
I was thinking back home in Rhode Island, bro, they're like $3.
Oh, really?
Yeah, bro. They'll do like a bucket special for like $10.
Okay, well, I was shocked. I tipped $5.
Dallas is still like a big city, though. That's why.
I was like, $6 beer. I tipped $5.
$6 beer. I'm gonna buy about 10 of these for this hostel I'm going into in Italy.
Honestly, you should. But my point of that was, what was my point there?
Do I get jaded by that?
Yeah.
Oh, do I get jealous?
No, jaded. Jaded just means
that I'm envious.
No, act different.
Oh, I thought you meant I was jealous or envious.
No, that's not.
Oh,
what
like
I
I'm upset that they're famous and I'm not.
That's not what I meant.
I thought that's what you meant. Sorry. Jaded means that do I act different? I treat everyone how they are, and I don't care. It could be a production assistant on set. It could be fucking Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
I don't care, and that's why people respect me. And I feel like people notice that. Like, I don't care who you are and your followers and stuff. I'm not gonna pay extra attention to you, and you're gonna appreciate that more because every person is trying to give them more attention to be cooler, liked, and whatnot. People feel that desperate energy, especially casting directors. I feel when you go in the audition room, cast director like I've casted a couple like short films. I have a production company for.
What's that called?
Paper Cloud.
Paper Club?
Paper Cloud Productions.
Paper Cloud.
Yeah. And it's so funny how like you'll see people come in the room and you can sense that like I need this job. However, when you give a shit about the job but you don't give a fuck whether you get it or not and you have that energy in the room, it's like, damn, that dude fucking knows his shit, you know? I want to work with him rather than like, oh my God, he's gonna annoy me on set all day.
Yeah.
And I think just like with dating, it goes back to not wanting what you can't have. It's just like being confident, bro. It's being confident.
How does someone be confident?
I don't know. Look in the mirror and be like, you're valued.
Yeah.
I love you. No, therapy probably. I've never done therapy, unfortunately, but I definitely think I need it.
Yeah.
I think therapy is definitely beneficial for anyone.
I think confidence comes from doing the action. Like, if you work out, you're confident that you're a fit person because you work out every day.
No matter what you look like.
Yeah.
Especially in the beginning
Therefore,
of the stages of, yeah.
You know you're a fit person. You know you're strong because every day you work out. You're like, every day, I'm lifting 140, 150 pounds above my head every single day. You're like, I know I'm strong.
Bro, I think it's the confidence, just like when you know you're true to yourself, you know your morals, you know your values, your habits.
Yeah.
And if you didn't do something, instead of feeling defensive or I didn't do it, like having that, like, being a celebrity and big rumors are out when you have all this like publicity, like bad publicity, like making fun of you or whatnot for whatever you did. I feel that having the confidence of like, I didn't do that. I'm not that person. So you can think whatever the fuck you want. That's where the confidence comes from because you know you.
You know who you are.
You know you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, if, I don't know, they're like, Marco from Fuckboy Island is a piece of shit and this and that, blah, blah, blah. But you know who you are. You don't care.
I do not care. If people either love me, which most people do, and that's not a weird brag or anything.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, if you don't have any haters, you're probably not doing anything right or making an impact, right? Yeah. And there's people definitely that hate me because I'm a lot or whatnot. However, I'm unapologetically myself, and I'll never stop being that.
And also, I feel like if you're completely yourself, you're unique, right?
Exactly.
There's only one Marco.
Exactly. You know? I'm proud of that.
There's only one Nate.
There's only one Nate, baby.
You know?
There's only one Nate.
What are you most excited for in your life right now?
I'm most excited for FBoy Island coming out October 16th on the CW, Monday nights. It's going to be fun. You should come to the premiere. It's at Barney's Beanery. Of course, Monday night, October 16th. It's going to be 8 p.m., and then...
Come to Barney's Beanery, guys. Central. It's going to be a party.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. And then I'm excited for my comedy career. I'm going to the Laugh Factory in San Diego this weekend. Improv. I'm usually a regular there. And
do you have any goals?
Yeah, man. I want to be a Tonight Show host, whether that's going to be present in the years to come with social media and whatnot. But I want to be like a Jimmy Kimmel.
Why is that?
Because if you can see my dumbass face at the end of your day interviewing someone that you love and putting a smile on your face before you go to bed, even if you had a shitty day for like 5 minutes, I did my job.
And that's attractive. Why?
To whom?
To you.
Because it goes back to the people pleasing. I want to put a smile on people's faces.
I love that, bro.
Yeah, I thoroughly do.
I think we'll end it there.
Yeah.
Where can everyone find you, bro?
Everyone can find me at Marco Delvecchio on Instagram, at Until the Last Drop on Instagram.
Go check it out.
That's my podcast. It's going to be fun. I'm going to have Nate on. He's going to kill it. We're just going to continue this conversation about fucking dick size and fucking pink peppers.
5.5, guys. I think mine might be a little bit less.
A little less? You are Asian. And then...
I got to confirm the stereotypes, guys.
Yeah, right? We'll figure it out off camera. And then Fuckboy Island, October 16th on the CW, but you'll already be out by now. So Monday nights on the CW, 8 p.m.
I'm excited for it,
Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it.
All right.
Yeah.
Go check Marco out, guys. And we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Peace.
Thanks, Nate.
Bye.